is going to be wild. Here we go. We are on. Hey guys, how you going? So BKRsport, we are live as the Brisbane Broncos take on my Gold Coast Titans. And obviously every game that I watch with my team is always a nervous watch. And obviously this is against the Southeast Queensland rivals of the Broncos, who are coming off a very embarrassing loss to the St. George Illawarra Dragons last week at Suncorp. But look, it's going to be interesting. Let's get through these two team lineups. The game starts in 3 minutes time. We just watched the Dolphins pump the Cowboys, and now we get to witness this game here today before later on tonight we will be live for the Australia versus Switzerland FIFA World Cup friendlies game before the World Cup starts on Friday. Guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for new round here, and let's do it. So the Titans, they come into this game from 16th position. The Broncos come into this game from 12th position, and this is at Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane. The ins here for Brisbane, Obelix Tafa and Hayes Perham, with the outs being Gehama Shibasaki and Paddy Carrigan. The fullback is Reese Walsh, with the wingers being Josiah Katapani and Jesse Arthurs, centers of Katoni Staggs and Grant Anderson. The 5'8" is Thomas Duffy, with the halfback being Adam Reynolds, who is the captain. Front row forwards are Preston Ricky and Payne Haas, with the number 9 being Corey Pakes. The back row is Brandon Piakura and Jack Kasiewski, with the 13 being Xavier Willison. You go to the interchange, Ben Hunt, Ben Talty, Vas Semu, Obelix Tafa, Ezra Mam, and Hayes Perham, with the coach being Michael Maguire. We move over to the Brisbane Broncos. No, we move over to the Gold Coast Titans now, where the ins are Jojo Fafita and Tino Fa'asu-Malawi, back from Origin, and the outs are Aaron Christensen and Lachlan Ilias. The fullback is Keanu Kenny, with the wingers being Jensen Talmapio and Philip Sami, centers of Jojo Fafita and AJ Brimson. The 5'8" is Jaden Campbell, with the halfback being Zane Harrison. Front row forwards are Mwaki Fotuwaika, who is the captain, and Tino Fa'asu-Malawi. Number 9, Oliver Pascoe. The back row, Adam Howe and Bo Firma, with the 13 being Cooper Bye. Interchange of Curtis Morin, Josh Paxton, Chris Randall, Cleese Haas, Jalen de Groot, and Luke Summerton, with the coach being Josh Hannay. Look, at the end of the day, guys, you've got to remember, I am a Titans fan. I am going to back my boys in. I'm going to fire up here today. And if you are here and are expecting anything less than an absolute crazy stream, then you're in the wrong place. These are covered very differently. Obviously, I'm a passionate fan for my club, and this game is going to bring the best out of me in that regards. So don't take anything too seriously today. Just fire up with a lot of passion, and that's exactly how we're going to cover this Titans game. And Broncos, look, realistically, head-wise, you should be winning, but you also lost the Dragons 30-26 last week here at Suncorp Stadium. You've been slipping off lately, but you do need a win here. Quickly, in regards to the ladder, the Broncos, you are in 12th position on 12 points, equal with the Storm and the Raiders, but the Raiders have already played and lost, -98. The Storm have already played and won, -2. You're on -61. You need to win to fix that points differential. You win this game, you go above the Storm into 11th position. And you're 2 points away from the big clump of teams, which is the Rabbitohs, the Sharks, the Cowboys, and the Tigers. But the Sharks and the Tigers still get to play this weekend. They both play tomorrow. Tigers versus Panthers, Sharks versus the Dragons. So Broncos, if you win this game, you will go into 11th position, but you do need to fix that points differential because it is awful right now. If you lose this game, if you lose this game by 28 points or more, you would go below the Raiders. Good luck with that happening. I doubt that's happening. So you'll probably just stay in 12th position, but the Bulldogs are on -99. If they were to beat the Eels tomorrow by enough, they could go above you. The Eels are -150 if they beat the Bulldogs, not tomorrow, on Monday. If the Eels beat the Bulldogs by enough, it's still not going to be enough. So the only team that realistically I could see you going below is the Bulldogs, but that means they would have to get a big win over Parramatta, and you'd have to lose this game by 6 to 10 points, effectively. So the Broncos, you're essentially just going to stay in 12th or go to 11th. But you need a win. You just are desperate for a win. Titans, you're in second last. You lose this game, you're in second last. The Dragons cannot catch you right now. You're still 4 points above them, but that's only one win because you've had 2 buys there. One. But with a win here for the Titans, they would go above the Parramatta Eels onto 15th position with a -88. Eels are -150. They'll also go above the Bulldogs at -99. But no matter what, they will drop below one of those teams because they're playing each other this week. So, look, the Titans just winning right now would just be to get away from the Dragons after their win last week. And it's going to be interesting to see how that all pans out with the Dragons getting their win, and now they play the Sharkies, so you can never back in wholeheartedly. With that being said, though, you would just fully expect the Sharkies should get that dub there. But all right, guys, let's get into the chat. Let's fire it up here, and hopefully we get a game that doesn't involve Liam Kennedy howler that we saw in the bunker from the last game between the Cowboys and the Dolphins. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and here we go. Come on. And he says, sorry, Blaze, we go to the Titans. No, you shouldn't be sorry. That's exactly who we want. But the Broncos will kick it off, and the Gold Coast will receive this ball at the in goal, where Keanu Kenny gets it up to Mikey Fotuwaika, and the Titans bring it out to the 10 here on first tackle. Love this jersey and love the meaning behind it from the Brisbane Broncos. Rivalry aside, I tell you what, it is amazing to see that a club is taking the initiative in regards to men's mental health and making it a priority. So I love this round, and even though, unfortunately, last year we got absolutely pumpamundos by the Broncos in this game, very early doors too, like 4 tries in the first 20 minutes of the Broncos. You just got to respect it in regards to the initiative with this round and the way the Broncos played out with their All Black kits there. So they go to the right-hand side, Tinafa Malawi at the 35 on fit tackle, 1 minute into the game. Mark says, my bet $400 Titans to win over 50 and Campbell to score pays 10k. Gee whiz, looking forward to the 10% donation on that one. But they'll kick this one down to the 15. So Titans to win over 50 and Campbell to score. So Jaden Campbell to score over 50 points in total and Titans to win. Okay, well, that means... Well, there was a game a couple of years ago here at Suncorp where it was 38-36 to the Titans in the end. So, and I don't know if Jaden Campbell might have scored that game, to be fair. But... look, hopefully, from your mouth to God is, man. God's is. A third tackle here at the 45 for the Brisbane Broncos. Mitchell says, with a member for 34 months, no banner for Reynolds' last ever game. So Reynolds did say if he loses to the Titans, he should retire now. So hopefully the Titans can make him retire tonight. Adam Reynolds to the right-hand side. And Jack Kasevsky will be at the 40 on fit tackle. Nace is 13 plus for the Titans. Edson says Broncos 34-12. Jared says, how are Roosters still on fraud status? Because one win doesn't change the fact that the last 2 rounds did happen. Keanu Key knocks the ball on. Oh my gosh. And Stag's going to pass that ball out. They're all asleep at the wheel. They've said play on. Jesse Arthurs. He will get taken down to the 5. Keanu Kenny, bro. What are we doing? He's already dropped the ball on the first time he's needed to catch it. 0 tackle here for the Broncos at the 15. Titans defensively this year have been much better, so let's see if we can hold them out right now. First tackle at the 10, 2 minutes into the game. First tackle, 2 minutes into the game, 10 metres out. They give it at the back here to Xavier Willison, who is 5 metres away from the line. Second tackle, hold out. Again, your defence is the 9th best defence in the competition right now, so I would love if you can please hold out here just to get a good foundation in this game. Third tackle at the 1. They give it at the back. Xavier Willison to Adam Reynolds. Adam Reynolds then gives it out underneath to Pierre Cora. And Pierre Cora is pushing really hard. You can tell the Broncos really want this right now. They were embarrassed from last week. It probably was the worst case scenario for the Titans in this game. They go to the right to Adam Reynolds. Reynolds at the back here to Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh gets his ball across. It's 1-1. Jesse Arthurs. Jason Talapio. I don't know if he's gone over the sideline or not here. He's caught out. He's caught out. Great defense, Jensen. Great defense from Jensen. 1-on-1 with Jesse Arthurs, and Jensen Talapio was taking him over the sideline. Jesse Arthurs coming to the Gold Coast Titans next season, so... that's a good sign there for Jensen to be able to get... Oh, it's actually not Jensen. It's Philip Sami. Philip Sami, yeah, he's definitely gone over the sideline there with his right foot. Philip Sami, not Jensen. Yeah, and he was short as well. He rolled over, but his foot was definitely out. So Titans ball here. We defend well there on that first really scary set. And Phil Sami brings this ball to the 20 on second tackle. Oliver Pascoe, he's been brilliant for us this season. Gives it to Jaden Campbell, then up to Bo Firma. Hold the ball, Bo. Bo, hold the ball. He drops the ball at least once per game. I just need him to hold the ball here today. Yeah, it looks like he's coming back to the Gold Coast. He was originally at the Gold Coast. 6 again for the Gold Coast. We love that. Jaden Campbell up the left-hand side. AJ Brimson. AJ Brimson. High tackle, high tackle, high tackle, high tackle. Come on. Come on. High tackle penalty. The Gold Coast will receive a penalty. Come on. This is 13 plus Titans. So Adam Reynolds has gone down with an injury. God bless him. Think he's an absolute knob for his comments this week to Dubbo, but with that being said, God bless him. I never want to see a player with an injury. 4 minutes gone into first half. Well, that's a good start here for the Gold Coast defensively, and now we can go on the attack, but the attack is our problem. Defense actually hasn't been our problem this year. It's been the attack. Defensively, we are a competing team for the top 8. Attacking-wise, we are absolutely, truly deserving of our second last positioning. But it has come down to the fact that we are an extremely young team. Zan Harrison to Tino Fa'asumalawi. What the fuck, Tino? Oh, that is outrageous from Tino, and Reece Walsh is going to break this ball down to the 38 on 0 tackle. Tino, are we serious, man? Like, that's horrific. Why are you forcing that offload there? Tony Staggs brings this ball to the 48. What on earth was that? Brad Jones says up the Titans. Let's go. Come on, man. Hopefully. They go to the left to Payne Haas, then off to Duffy. They get the tackle to 50, though, on second tackle. Well, how is that not exactly right? Yeah, take it back. Second tackle to 50. Ian says, hey, mate, Newcastle local here. Like your content. Are you going to be calling a few World Cup football games? Hope so. Well, we're live tonight for the Australia vs. Switzerland game. And then I think tomorrow, we're going to be live for one game a day for the next week for the friendlies. And then, yes, we're going to be smashing out the FIFA World Cup. We'll be here. So, 4th tackle. But tonight, we'll be live for Australia versus Switzerland. Or that's early morning for you guys tomorrow at 5 a.m. in Australia, but I'll be live at 4:30. So, 4th tackle here at the 35 They go to the left-hand side to Duffy. Then they'll be taken down here at the 30 on fit tackle. Come on, Gold Coast. Did Tina play game 1? Yeah, he did. He played pretty well too. He wasn't too bad. He played much better for Queensland than he did for the Titans so far this season, but Phil Sami brings it to the 10 on first tackle. I think we should drop Tina to the bench. He hasn't been the same this year. Well, at the end of the day, he's a captain. He just needs to find his form. At the end of the day, he needs to rectify within himself, and he's got to find his form internally. Because we weren't saying this for Queensland. So at the end of the day, is it just something because of complacency of the Titans? I don't know. That should have been a 6 again there for the Titans, so they don't call it. Keanu Kenny grabs his ball at the 25 and before tackle at 28. 6 minutes gone here. I think Tina might be the worst marquee player in the NRL. I don't know if this is a bad take or not, though. Well, it's just unfortunate that his form right now is really, really poor so far this season. Players go through this. I just need to see him bounce out of it. You just need to wait it out and be patient. At the end of the day, the Titans have got a contract with him for a long time, and the next clause won't be in Titans' favour for a while. And same thing with Tino. Bang! Jesse Arthurs gets romped in the tackle by Sami. Sami is really looking down to lock down on Jesse Arthurs today. He's trying to expose him. You can see it. Staggs is going to get this ball to the 40 on second tackle. Sami's clearly got Jesse Arthurs' number so far. And Jack Osefsky brings it to the 50. It's not. I think people are very immediately reactionary with Tino, but Tino has not been great for the Titans in the last couple of years. They're away here. They get the ball away again. Oh, they're going to score, aren't they? They're going to score, aren't they? No, they get him down. Just like a punny locked down at the 10. 4 tackle. Great cover there from Keanu Kenny to lock that one. They go short side. They broke the play. Rush up in defense now, Titans, because they've just broken that play. Payne Haas is going to run this ball to the 5 on fit tackle. Gets the offload away on 4 tackle, sorry. They get the ball back to Adam Reynolds here at the 15. Then he'll get it to... Oh, I don't know what he's doing here. Anyway, Staggs, and no way. He's gone down. He's diving for that. And Bremer's going to be taken back in goal. Shut up, Tony Staggs. Get up, you cat. So a dropout coming up here from the Titans to the Broncos. Nath, be 50-50 in regards to love him next year. He can have some massive, massive games, but also he can be really poor. He's not had he's had a good season, but also there's been games where he's been awful too. I love Phil. He's a great dude. He's a great character. But sometimes he can definitely be not what you want. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with the Titans' defense so far overall in the first 8 minutes. Jaden Campbell goes for the long kick, and the Broncos will catch this ball at the 48. Duffy gives it to Payne Haas, and Payne's going to be at the 35 now on first tackle. Oh, it's Grant Anderson. I couldn't think of the player's name there on that left-hand centre edge. Second tackle here for the Broncos. They're at the 25. And now they go to the right. 6 again here for the Broncos. That's massive. Xavier Willison at the 13. First tackle. And they give it to... No, Preston Ricky. He'll get the offload away to Pakes. And Pakes will get locked down by Oliver Pascoe at the 3. Second tackle. Geez, a lot of attacking pressure here from the Broncos. The Titans give away another 6 again. Adam Reynolds short ball into the line of Paddy Carrot. Not Paddy Carrot. He's not playing here today. Brandon Piakura. And Piakura is going to be at the 5. Yeah, you can tell the Broncos really want this. I agree with you, Titans. You can tell they really are desperate for a win here based off of last week and the fact that they need to get their season rolling. And this is the game last year that they got played into form with against the Titans. Corey Pakes out to Reece Woe. Short ball. Staggs knock on. Let's go. Brimo kick it. Brimo kick it. Brimo run. Brimo. Oh, they're going to call this back for what? Well, where's the knock on from Brimson? Brimson was away here. He's called this back. Well, there's no point to challenge this, Tino, because we get the ball anyway, but I don't understand where the Brimo knock-on happened. Where'd the Brimo knock-on happen? Where did the... Edson, I'm not going to be here for this today, bro. I'm not going to be here for it, mate. You clearly can see that he didn't touch that ball with his hand. That's why they're talking about it right now as well. I'm not here for it. Don't troll, bro. So it's going to be Titans ball here at the 10. I don't understand how they've called that off of his hand. It's just come off of his ankles there as he's kicked it into his ankles. But either way, Titans, good work. Tony Staggs with the knock on. First tackle here at the 15. Penalty, Gold Coast. Fantastic call. Let's go. 10 minutes gone in the first half. 30 minutes to go of the first half. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Other Titans are tipping today. Let's go. Hopefully Sundo. And Zane Harrison will kick this ball to the 45. So we're going to get away from that attacking pressure the Broncos have been putting onto us. All right, first tackle now for the Gold Coast, the 45. We haven't really been able to get an attacking opportunity just yet. So we could be able to get one at the end of this. We need Zane Harrison to really rock and roll. Keep it bites away here. Keep it bites right through the line. It's right through the line. Tino to his left-hand side. Tino with the ball. He's 20 metres out. Hold the ball, Tino. Hold the ball. Hold the ball. Oh, no, Tino. Oh, my God, Tino. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm going to punch myself in the forehead. I'm going to punch myself in the face watching Tino right now. I'm going to punch myself in the face watching Tino right now. Are we serious? Are we serious? Oh my gosh, Tino. Oh my gosh, Tino. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Tino. That's 2 errors from Tino already in this game. We've been here for 11 minutes. Oh my gosh, man. There's no contract clause that allows it, Jozzy. So second tackle here for the Broncos, and they're going to get this ball to the 25. Oh, man. It's like we've earned such good opportunities through our own defense. We've earned our right to attack, and then when we get an attack, Tino has knocked the ball on, dropped it twice. Yeah, he's like trying to offload off the floor, and it was just so unnecessary. It was only second tackle or third tackle. It was still early in the tackle count. They go to the left-hand side of Duffy. Duffy gets it across to Piakura, and Piakura's going to be the 35. The Titans are earning their right to attack through a defense, and then we're getting the knock-ons again, as per usual. And that's going to be caught there by Grant Anderson. They get off to Josiah Katapani. Katapani's going to run this ball to the 3, and it'll be taken down, so it'll be Titans ball to 3. 10 having a shocker. He is. Slavko, he is. It's only been 12 minutes. He's got 2 errors to his name already. All right, so Titans, they'll bring this ball to the 5 on first tackle. Brett, it seems like your young guys always get you into good position and the experienced guys make the mistakes. Oh, brother, you're absolutely right. Second tackle. Oliver Pascoe, he'll go to Adamahel, and Adamahel will be on third tackle at 24. Got to get these quick play the balls going. They go to Zane Harrison. Harrison to Jojo Fafita. Go, Jojo. Go, Jojo. Go, Jojo. Go, Jojo. Oh, he couldn't get away, but he'll hit the 50, threatening, though. Really nice from Jojo. Oliver Pascoe to Moeki Fodawaker, and Fodawaker's going to bring this ball to the 40, the 35, and it'll be fit tackle. They give it off to Zane Harrison, and Zane Harrison's going to kick that ball down into the corner. Good chase here from Phil Sami. Knock on Jesse Arthurs. Come on. Titans bought the 15. We're going to get an attacking opportunity here. Jesse Arthur's having a stinker. Tino's having a rough game. Jesse Arthurs is having a rough game as well. What a great pass there from St. Harrison to Jojo Fafita before, by the way. Tony Staggs is deliberately escorting Philip Sami off the ball there too, but luckily ball don't lie, and knock on there from Jesse Arthurs. I'm in Vietnam right now, claws out. So the Titans, they give it off to Moeki Fodawaker, and Moeki Fodawaker is going to be 5 metres away here from the line. First tackle. Come on, boys. Get over the line here. You've earned your right to score. You've earned your right to attack through your defense so far. Cooper Bye, he gives it off to Zane Harrison. Harrison up to Bo Firma. Please hold the ball, Bo. I beg, dude. I beg. Second tackle here, 5 metres away from the line. Oliver Pascoe to Cooper Bye. Cooper Bye is going to be 3 metres out now. Third tackle. Geez, that was a great run from before. Unfortunately, Tanner screwed it, but it was an amazing run from Cooper right through the line. Oliver Pascoe, Zane Harrison. He'll give it out to Keanu Kenny. Keanu Kenny goes through himself. And he'll be about 3 metres away from the line for tackle. Very low scoring this first 15. Jojo Fafita to Zane Harrison. He gets up to Mikey Fodawaker. Fodawaker runs this ball to the 10 on fit tackle. Okay, we need a good kick here from Zane or JC. They roll back to Pascoe. Pascoe goes JC. JC grubs it through for Bo Firma. Drop ball, knock on Broncos. What? Was there not a knock on there from Reece Walsh? No, apparently not. Maybe not. Maybe not. It looked like he might have. He might have just kept it in his legs, though. And the Broncos will get this ball to the 7 on second tackle. Yeah, I thought it was a knock on too, Nuggy, but I think maybe he's caught it in his legs then. He must have caught it in his legs. Jesse Arthurs gets romped at the 10. Shut up, Tony Staggs, bitch. They go to the left-hand side of Reece Walsh. All he's doing is complaining this entire game. I can see him throwing his arms in the air every single tackle. 4th tackle. This is amazing defense from the Titans. They've kept him at the 13. 4th tackle for the Broncos at their own 13 right now. Payne Haas now, he comes out and brings it to the 24. This has been an amazing defensive set here from the Gold Coast. And they go to the right-hand side to Adam Reynolds, and Reynolds is going to boot this ball down to the 30. Keanu, get that, Keanu. He gets that ball to 15. And Philip Sami takes it out of the 25 to the 30. And at the 35, it'll be first tackle. Really good stuff here from the Gold Coast in this first 15, besides the errors. Tony Staggs must have learned from Mitch Moses at Origin Camp. Yeah. Second tackle at the 45, you're not wrong. Oh, no, there's an injury here for one of the Broncos boys. Oh, Duffy. Duffy is unfortunately down. I think there's going to be a HIA coming up for this one. God bless him. Yeah, he's a bit wobbly at the moment. He's going to have to come off for a HIA. So who's going to go into the 5'8" position? Ezra Mam's been dropped for this game. So who goes into the 5'8" position then? Ben Hunt, I guess. Ben Hunt's on the bench. Oh, Ezra Mam is actually on the interchange. So they can bring Ezra Mam on. They can actually bring Ezra on despite the fact that he got dropped. I want Brimo to have a good game here. Would be nice. Would love to see that. Our defense has been good tonight. Again, the defense has been good for majority of this season, Ibrahim. They are 9th for defense in the competition right now, which is far and improved away from being last, second last, and third last. Yeah, Duffy has to come off now. That's far and away improved from what we've seen. Ezra Mam's going to come on. From what we've seen in previous seasons. We've never had a defense that's even been close to that. And that's a sad reality that 9th is being celebrated. That's a sad reality, but that is the truth. So they are showing some defensive resolve under McDermott and obviously Josh Hannay. So Ezra will come into the game and Duffy is going off for a HIA. Clyde's Gold Coast winning field position. We've definitely got the field position at the moment. Mike Fodawaker is going to bring this ball to the 40 on the Broncos side of the field on 4 tackle. Those are so dumb. He's on the deck and they leave him on for independent doctor to call him off. I know it's crazy. Titans short ball to Cooper by and he'll get this ball to the 35 on fit tackle. 25 actually. Zane Harrison, he'll put a ball up in the air. Oh, it's going to go really sideways and backwards. Phil Sami's going to pick it up. Oh, it's a knock on from AJ Brimson. It's going to come out at the 10. How many errors have we had already? Is that 4? 3 or 4? We have had... That's our 4th error. 3 errors of the Bronx and 4 errors of the Titans. Now 17 minutes in. You don't like that. You're already away from the really good category with a whole 24 whopping minutes to go here. All right, second tackle now for Brisbane. And they're going to be at the 25. They go to the left-hand side off to Grant Anderson. And Anderson's going to be at the 35 on third tackle. And now they're going to be at the 45 on 4 tackle. Need to fix our errors. Absolutely. Ezra Mam, he's going to run this ball to the 40. He's got a lot to prove in this game. Fit tackle at the 35. Unfortunately, I can just see him tearing it up. He's got a lot to prove in this one. So they'll kick this ball down to the 3. Sami gets it, and Philip Sami is going to get taken back at the 3. This is the closest the Broncos have been for a long time. They pumped our line for the first 10 minutes, and the Titans have been able to work their own field position, but unfortunately, the errors creeping into the Titans game is always going to be their biggest detriment. Jaden Campbell goes to the right to AJ Brimson, and Brimo is going to bring this ball out now to the 15 on third tackle. Just like the humans, there's too many errors, but playing well, good energy. Absolutely. There is great energy from the Titans right now. They are defending really, really, really well for each other, but it's just unfortunately the errors that are throwing their teammates under the bus. Oliver Pascoe gives it off to Tino, and Tino is now going to be at the 33 on fit tackle. Oh, boy. 31-metre gains, not fantastic. That's the underwhelming category, and JC's going to boot this one down to about the 18, where Jesse Arthurs gets it. He'll pass that. Wow, that's a really risky pass. Arthurs is like trying too hard here to impress his future club. I don't understand. Jesse Arthurs is having a really weird game right now. All the experienced players dropping the ball. That's every week for the Titans clause out. It's usually the inexperienced players. It isn't typically your Zane Harrisons or your Jensen Talmapos or your Cooper Byers. It's typically your Bo Firmas and your AJs and your Tina Fasumalawis, which is the unfortunate thing to talk about. It'll be Pia Kura who gets his ball to the 43 on 4 tackle. They go to the right to Adam Reynolds, and Reynolds here at the 40. Gets it at the back to Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh, he needs to really start to pick up his season as well, especially if he wants to play Origin. You know, he needs to start having He's been awful so far this year, Reece Walsh. Injury, but also not been great since coming back from it. High kick there from Reno, and what the hell is Talmapio doing, mate? Just as I was talking about it, you've got this Muppet who's just... the Broncos should score here. That's just pathetic, mate. 0 tackle here at the 10. That is so pathetic. 6 again for the Broncos, and it's going to be a penalty to them. That's pathetic from Jensen Talmapio. I'm not even angry. I'm just disappointed. That's not rugby league. That's not first grade rugby league. That is not first grade rugby league from Jensen Taumapio. He's not even... You're a winger. The ball's been kicked to your wing. You're not even looking at the ball, and then you knock the ball on. It's amazing. It's amazing. 5 metres out from the line. If the Broncos score here, we've just handed them a try as per usual, which we do every week with teams. We gift them tries. Second tackle now at the 5. 20 minutes gone in the first half. 20 minutes to go off the first half. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Corey Pakes goes to the left-hand side to Adam Reynolds. Reynolds gets it across, and they're going to be 3 metres away from the line. It would be amazing if we can defend this set. It'd be amazing. They give it out to Payne Haas. Payne Haas then to Reynolds. Reynolds gets it across here to Tony Staggs. Staggs gives the ball off here to Jesse Arthurs, and Jesse Arthurs will get away. And he's still going. He'll be taken down to the 3-on-4 tackle. Corey Pakes. He'll go to the left to Adam Reynolds. Reynolds gets this ball across. They get this other Preston Ricky, Adam Reynolds, and Reynolds gives it across to Piakura, and there's a gifted try. You can thank us for that, Broncos, because you haven't... That's all on the back of a Titans error. It's always the way, man. You can thank us for it. Fucking Jensen Taumapio, bro. It is disgusting. It is very disappointing because this team has earned every damn right to be not losing right now, and yet you've got error after error after error after error again, and that's why we crash out. What the fuck is Jensen looking at as a winger when the ball is coming to Jensen Taumapio? I am not angry. I'm not angry at it. I am disappointed at it, but I'm angry at the team in regards to the constant errors that they always bring. They always bring it. Yeah, I can't deal with this bloke for the time being. 21 minutes gone here. Broncos will score off the back of another Titans error. It is every single week. I am angry at the pathetic nature of the ball handling. That is 5 errors in 21 minutes from the Gold Coast Titans. They have defended brilliantly as a team. They defended brilliantly, but when you keep giving teams the opportunity to knock the ball, you keep knocking the ball on, giving the teams the opportunity, they are going to score. The Titans every single week ask for the opposition team to score. Every single week, they ask for it to happen. You have been probably the better team through the first 20 minutes. You have been the better team through the first 20 minutes, but again, your errors have killed you. Just like your errors killed you against Manly. Just like your errors killed you against Newcastle. Their errors kill them. It is weak. It is a weak mindset from this club. I would rather be sitting here talking about your amazing defense, but you've got these clowns who drop the ball 5 times in 20 minutes, and you want to be classed as a professional rugby league team. Right now, if you times that by the amount we've got left in this game, that's another 3 times. So the times it by 4. That's 20 errors that we should have by the end of this game. 20 errors based off of this first 20. You ruin all of your good work yourselves because of unforced error. Tino once, Tino twice. I don't even know what Jensen Taumapio was just looking at just then. Amazing that he's looking at the opposition player, not the ball coming towards his head. My gosh. I'm not even... This has got nothing to do with the Broncos. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This conversation has absolutely zero to do with the Broncos. It's got everything to do, and they're away again here. The Titans, you do it to yourselves. You do it to yourselves. Ezra Mann, he's going to get this ball to the 30. And they'll get taken down to the 24 in second tackle. They're the most infuriating team, bro. They deserve it. They deserve it based off of their absolute lack of ability to catch a fucking ball. They go to the right. They give it off to Tony Staggs. Staggs into the corner. Staggs into the corner, and he will score. Fuck off, Titans. I tell you, this team pisses me right off. The Broncos being up 10-0 in this game is so undeserving based on how this game is played out, but it's also so deserving because the team that they're playing is disgusting. The team they're playing in the Gold Coast Titans disgusts me every week. They knock the ball on every single time. I'm over it. I really am. I'm really, really over it with these players, this club who claim to be professional players and they can't hold on to a ball. They can't hold on to a ball. It is actually ridiculous. And yet you'll get fans of this club who will say, well, their defense is great. Yeah, their defense is great, but also look at the lack of care factor in regards to holding a damn ball. It's pretty important to hold ball in rugby league. Staggs will stay in and he'll score a try in the corner. It's pretty important to be able to hold a ball. It's pretty important. The Titans all stand around looking at each other under the post. You only have to look at one place, lads, yourself. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, it's a fine try here from Kato Staggs. None of this has anything to do with the Broncos. This is wholeheartedly to do with our own shocking accountability as a club, because this is not the first game. This is the 14th game of a season, and the problem is every single week. The problem is every single week. So how are we not getting a player like Tino Fa'asuamaleaui recognising that he's making the errors in this team? At least we haven't seen Bo make a knock-on yet. How are we not recognising we've got 5 errors in 22 minutes? This team will have 20 errors by the end of this game, and I'll lose my mind. Just the minimum. Last number, it's just the minimum to hold a ball. It's not... It's not, you don't need to focus on your defense. You don't need to focus on it, because if you can't hold a ball, they're going to score regardless. That's how it's going to go. Grego says, being a Titan supporter is draining. None of these players care, so why should I care? Look, the issue is, man, is that, and Grego, like, they do care, but I can see exactly why you would think that they don't. Because it's a disgrace. It really is. Like, the Broncos have no right to be up 12-0 in this game, let's be honest. Like, they've done nothing in this game to be up 12-0. The Titans have defended resolutely, but again, because they keep handing the ball to them, they're obviously now at 12-0, and that's deserved based off of that. But the players do care. They're just unfortunately not good enough. And I don't care if players hate that I say that, because it's true. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. If you can't hold a ball, you're not good enough. You're much better than me, but I'm not the one claiming to be a professional player here and getting paid millions of dollars to play game rugby league. I'm not the one getting paid to play and hold the ball, and I don't think that I can. I'm the one putting my hand up for selection. Hold the ball. Hold the ball. Hold the ball. 4th tackle here for the Broncos at the 45 on their own side of the field. And that's the thing. The Titans could still come back and win this game, but I don't trust it. I don't believe in it. But it's entirely possible with how rugby league plays out, but the criticism is still valid. So the Titans are going to get the ball here at the 15. If they catch it, Kenny will get it at the 15, first tackle. I love that the crash out's happening only halfway through the first half. I always make sure to join the stream for the Titans game for this. Well, fair enough for you, Dad, and this is the place to be if you want to look at the crash outs, because the crash outs are going to come. But I don't think I'm unfair in my evaluation here. Does anyone believe? If you're a Titans fan watching the stream, which I'm sure there's plenty of, if you're a Titans fan watching the stream, am I being unfair in my evaluation of a team that is about to go into the number 1 error-ridden team in the competition? Fact, statistically. Phil Sami is going to get this ball away to Cleese Haas, and Cleese Haas with a great run here brings this ball to the 30 on fit tackle. I don't think it's an unfair evaluation of the team that's going to be number 1 for errors after this game if they get 15 errors or more, and which would be above the Roosters, who have had criticism galore. That'll be Jesse Arden's getting whacked here at the 3 on first tackle. Ryan says, anyone else knows the thumbs up bubble pop up then? Yeah, I don't know why that happens sometimes, but it occasionally happens. It says, Bronx don't look amazing. Titans just need to hold the ball, complete set. They might win. Well, they might have. I don't know if they win now, but they might have. 3rd tackle now for the Broncos, and they're going to be at the 15. And now they'll be at the 23 on 4th tackle. 14 minutes to go the first half. It's only 12-0. It's only 12 points, but like the way the game's played out is just typical Gold Coast. Typical Gold Coast. 5th tackle now for the Broncos, and Adam Reynolds is going to be at the 30. He kicks this ball down into the corner, and Keanu Kenny will pick this ball up at the 15. Let's see what he does with this. He's going to run this ball slowly into the line, and he'll be at the 18. And now they get it off to Jensen Tamapio. If he lost the ball, if he loses the ball again, there might be a major crash out. If Tino loses it again, I'll crack it. 3rd tackle here at the 40. And they go, and now we've got them wanking on about Ezra Mam igniting them. Penalty to the Titans. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please, commentary, please spare me. Spare me, please. Ezra Mam is igniting them. Oh my gosh. No, it's not because of the errors from the Titans. No, it's because Ezra Mam is their savior. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hate listening to the commentary sometimes. Anybody is going to score against you. We could honestly get Tom from the Botlow. We could get Dicko from Buddy Australian Idol to come and play against the Titans, and I'm sure he will score against them when they give you the ball every set, because they knock the ball on every set. The Titans are at the 35. They go to the right-hand side. Oliver Pascoe off to Curtis Moran. Moran with a great run here to the 24 on 2nd tackle. They go to the left-hand side to JC, then off to AJ Brimson, and AJ Brimson's going to be at the 20, and he'll get taken down here at the 15 on 3rd tackle. Can we show some attack? Because you got one of the worst attacks in the comp. Please show some attack here. Zane Harrison, short ball into Adam Ho, and Ho is going to be at the 5 on 4 tackle. 12 minutes to go the first half. 12 minutes to go. You're going to roll this ball back to Keanu Kenny, out to Oliver Pascoe. Pascoe rolls it to the 5, and it'll be fit tackle now. Fit tackle. Cleese Haas to Zane Harrison. Good kick, good kick, good kick. Drop out coming up. Good knockout from Jesse Arthurs. Cole Sanders says, I'm a Titans fan, Blaze, and I totally agree with everything you say. I want the best for us and we'll always support them, but we're the kings of self-destruction. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. Retz says, come on, Titans, turn these Broncos into little ponies. Hopefully, man, but I don't hold out too much hope for it. Let's have a Coke Zero, but can't breathe. This isn't the worst we've gotten before. So they go for the short drop out here from the little gremlin that is Adam Reynolds. They knock the ball back, and then it's going to be a knock on for the Broncos. That's a penalty to the Titans for an offside. So Titans penalty at the 10. It's going to be the same thing regardless. Little gremlin kicks that with a short drop out. Campbell pretty quiet. What's he meant to do right now? We need to see him turn up now. The Tino Similar, we get this ball at 10. If he loses this, I'm walking away. First tackle at the 10. Oliver Pascoe to Zane Harrison. Zane Harrison into the line for Beau Fermor. Oh my gosh, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. They were all claiming he knocked that ball on, so luckily I think the touchies missed it. Curtis Morin, he'll get tackled in a massive hit by Pierre Crew at the 5. 6 again though for the Titans, we'll take that. Oliver Pascoe, he'll get that ball to Zane Harrison. Zane Harrison's going to get this ball to the 4 on second tackle. 10 minutes to go the first half here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Oliver Pascoe, he'll get to Morin. Morin to JC. JC at the back now to AJ Brimson. Brimson's going to step inside. And don't know what that was. Third tackle out to 13. Oliver Pascoe to Cleese Haas. Cleese is trying him. He is trying. Oh my gosh. We just scored. One, that was ridiculous from Cleese Haas. We've actually scored a try. Oh my gosh. We've just scored a try off of a brain fade. That is such a pure Titans try for Curtis Morin, man. That is a pure try for Curtis Morin. That is the most Titans try you'd nearly ever seen. So Cleese Haas has offloaded the ball directly to the hands of the Broncos. The Broncos have then just dropped this ball back, and Curtis Morin's going to score. He's just dropped the ball out of nowhere, and I don't know how, but Curtis Morin is going to score. Hey, listen, I take it, but it is the most undeserved try I've ever seen. Oh, that is the most undeserved try I've ever seen. But I take it. We take what we get, man. We take what we get. My gosh, a try's a try, claws out. A try's a try, but my gosh. No, it's the only time you missed a try, Blaze, from being disappointed. Well, again, it's the most undeserved shit ever. Cleese Haas offloads the ball directly to the Broncos player, and then as he's getting tackled, he loses the ball, and then it just falls for Curtis Morin, who so happened to be in the vicinity. Look, Curtis Morin's been great for us this year. He's not the one that we're criticising. Try confirmed. He's not the one that we're criticising in this team. He's been great signing for the Titans this year. He's got 4 tries. He's the second highest try scorer for the season for the Titans. Bronx scored off a Titans error, Titans turn. Well, they scored 2 times off of that error, to be fair. All right, so JC, he will make the kick. So it is 12 points to 6 with 8.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Try time, bing bong, but a bish. Yeah, look, it's a try. It is a try. It is a try. Tiger says, it's like opening a flat can of Coke. You drink it anyways. You drink it, you take it, and we're in the game now at 6 points. But dearie me. And they've also taken Ezra Mem off the field and Thomas Duffy back onto the field. Margella says, take it, mate. It's 6 more than what my Raiders got. How disappointing was that? Yeah, that was pretty bad from the Raiders yesterday. I defend plays in regards to their care factor, but I can't defend the Raiders' care factor yesterday. That looked really, especially KO Weeks. That was awful from KO yesterday. First tackle here at the 15 for the Gold Coast. It's 12 points to 6 for the Broncos. First tackle. Now it's going to be second tackle for the Gold Coast at the 20. Laurie says, have a Pepsi. Don't know about that. Second tackle here at the 30. Colt says, how bloody good is Curtis Moran, rock hard footballer? Mate, he's been unbelievable for us this year. Jojo Fafita, also been great for us this year. He'll get this ball to the 30. You can clearly define and see the players this year that don't deserve criticism and the players this year that do deserve criticism. There is a clear, definitive list on both sides of the ball. Cleese Haas, it's not like a murky waters one. There are everyone who deserves criticism, it's not murky. And everybody who's been fantastic, it's not murky. So the Broncos will catch this ball at the 18, and Reece Walsh brings it now to the 25. Gets a ridiculous hospital pass to Josiah Katapani. He's thrown his winger under the bus there, and he's been whacked by Adamaho at the 25. Now Reece Walsh is going to run this ball himself to the 35 on second tackle. Ryan says, how much trouble are the Tigers in tomorrow with Panthers Origin stars returning? Well, Tigers are usually typically a pretty good defense when they got their full-strength team in, man. So it'll be interesting, but I do have the Panthers to win that game confidently. They go to Payne Haas, and Payne Haas is going to be at the 50 on fourth tackle. Says, don't think Canberra knew they were playing an NRL game yesterday. They did not. Thomas Duffy out to Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh off to Grant Anderson, and Anderson will be at the 35. This left-hand side attack for the Broncos looks very lackluster at the moment anyway. But a 46-metre gain is very good there for the Broncos. It is very good. And Reynolds will kick that ball down to the 5. Easy one for Keanu. Not a single Broncos player rushed up in the line there to make an attempt at that. And Keanu will be taken down here at the 15 on first tackle. If Tits can keep up their D up for the whole game, they have this. Oh, man. Again, our attack is second last in regards to the attacks this season. They might be ninth for defense, but they're second last for attack. And the one try we've scored is off of well, you'd say it's a forced error, but one try we've scored is off of an error from the Broncos and an immediate try off of the immediate error. So I need to see our attack get fluid before I start calling that. Short ball into the line for Jojo Fafita, and he's going to be taken down here at the 40 on fifth tackle. Charlie Parr says, far I miss Anderson already, especially this year. I don't think Anderson's done anything spectacular for the Broncos today, though. The Broncos will get this ball here at the 10. The game's settled down a lot more at the moment. Reece Walsh brings it to the 15 on first tackle. 5 minutes to go. And roll it back to Josiah Katapani. And Katapani, he'll be at the 15 on second tackle. Jamie R. Wong says, who scored for the Titans? Curtis Moran scored for the Gold Coast. Jamie? Curtis Moran. Jesse Arthurs, he'll get slapped back at the 20 by Jaden Campbell. Again, the Titans defense has been really good for the most part of this day, outside of, just collapsing after the Jensen Taumapio era. It's been really solid to watch outside of that. Adam Reynolds gives it off to Payne Haas, and Payne Haas bounces, 6 again. And luckily there's a knock on there, and they've played it out. Zane Harrison, go Zane, go Zane, go Zane, go Zane, go Zane! Go Zane! Yes, Zane! Come on, baby, come on! Knock on from the Broncos. Zane Harrison's going to score in a corner, and it's going to be 12-10 with a kick to come from the sideline. What? We're going all that... What? So wait a second. So you've allowed that to play. You've said that the advantage has been taken by allowing it to play. You have said that the advantage has been played, and that's why you've allowed him to run 40 meters and score, and then as soon as he scores, you've come back from it. Well, not even as soon. You were about to blow the whistle for a try, and then you've called it back. Why have you allowed that play to play out and then not gone to the bunker? Because the bunker can't rule on it, by the way. The bunker can't adjudicate it. That's ridiculous from the referee. That is absolutely horrific. You have allowed that to play on. You said that the advantage was taken by allowing Zane Harrison to run the 40 meters to score. The referee runs all the way to the try line about to blow the whistle. And then he's come back and said no try, not looking at the bunker because the bunker can't adjudicate on that because that is the ref's jurisdiction to talk about to discuss his perspective in regards to if advantage has been played. Whether you agree with it or not, the point is that the referee said the advantage was played. And then he waited until after the try to call it, but a good 5-10 seconds after the try had been scored to call that. Reece Walsh to the right-hand side, they're going to be at the 10-on-4 tackle. That's outrageous. Adam Reynolds to the left-hand side. Knock on from the Broncos there. And Titans might get away. Here's Zane Harrison. Try to get the offload, couldn't at the 13. Chope says, probably the touchy. Well, no, it's not the touchy's decision. It's got nothing to do with the touchy. It's not the touchy's decision to see if advantage has been played. The referee had played the advantage. And he, by allowing the play to go all the way into the try, he has said that the advantage has been taken. It's got nothing. Oh, they're away here. Phil Sami, go Phil, the 50, the 45, the 40, go Phil. Fuck you, Reece Walsh. Try to Phil Sami. Bing, bong, bang. Slap that one in your mouth, Reece. Good defense there, you cat. Good defense. Get ripped off of a try just now. We score straight away through Phil Sami. Take that one and shove that right down your esophagus, Reece Walsh. Shove that one right down your esophagus. That is a big-time try from Phil Sami. There's 12-10 with a kick to come. This is awful defense from Reece Walsh here. He should be making this tackle on Phil Sami. He's been just easily beaten by Sami there. I would have preferred him to run closer to the post for sure, Sundo, but at the end of the day, he scored. So it's 12-10, and we've at least got back our try that we just got taken away from. Ball don't lie. Dragons fans, you'd love that try. Not for the fact that the Titans are back in the game, but for the fact that you're getting something next year. Brett says, Adam Reynolds preparing his retirement speech. Well, if we didn't have the errors, we'd be up in this game. But I'm very happy that we're back in this game. Bernardo says Broncos are not good lately. Yeah, you know, it's true. They lost the Dragons last week, the 26. Oh, boy. Again, guys, obviously these streams and Titans games are always a lot more in regards to full intensity. You know, if you watch all of our other streams, that is a lot more on just a, passionate, enjoyable level. This one's different. JC is going to miss the kick by a mile. So it will stay 12-10 to the Broncos with a minute 18 to go the first half, but at least a try right before half time is huge. You need to understand that if you're here for a Titans game, don't complain about swearing because it will happen. I support my team just like you would. You just don't do it on YouTube. And I love my team and I want better for my team and I want better for people in this chat who are Titans fans and just Titans fans in general who deserve a better team on the Gold Coast. So you will see me at my full passion level. So just understand that when you come to Titans games. But outside of that, Tigers Panthers will be normal tomorrow and we'll also have a normal Sharks Dragons game tomorrow. Martel says, remind me, has Sammy played for Queensland? Yes, he has. So minute 13 to go the first half. It would be massive if we can find one more score before half time. And we get the catch there for AJ Brimson. He gives it off to Khalees Haas, who I've actually really rated. Besides that really loose offload, which ended up in a try, mind you. But besides that, it's not a positive thing for Khalees, but it still ended up in a try. I've really rated what Khalees has done since coming on the field. Chris Randall, he's going to bring this ball to the 25 on second tackle. Levi Smith says, if Titans didn't have so many errors in their game, there's no doubt they'd be top 8 right now. Straight up it's errors every week that screws them. I don't know about top 8. Oh, there's the knock on right there. Oh, it's a strip. Okay, 40 seconds to go in the first half at the 45. It's Titans ball. Okay, play the ball quickly, Keanu, and move the ball right now. First tackler at the 10. At the 50, sorry. You could take a 2-point field goal through JC if you'd really like to risk it. There's 27 seconds to go. They may just go over the try, though. They go to Zane Harrison. Harris at the back here. JC, Jojo, Jensen, Tamapio cuts back onto the inside. He's at the 30, and they'll be now 27 metres away from the line. 15 seconds to go the first half. What do you do here? Jojo, JC into the line of the 25. They go Curtis Morin here. Gets it. Oh, no, Morin. No. This team doesn't know what they're doing when it comes to situations like this. I understand it. Stags will be taken down to 30. That is inexperience for mine. It's inexperience. I'm not going to criticize it too heavily. I don't think that one's a criticizable offense because Morin's just trying to offload the ball here with 3 seconds to go. I just feel like it's a lack of direction from the Titans there to not understand that a 2-point field goal, which JC can hit, mind you, should have been the option. I understand you're trying for a try, and that's why I don't criticize it too much. And it's a young spine here that is still building together. But I think that was the incorrect decision from the Gold Coast there to not set up for a attempted 2-point field goal that could have sent this game to 12-12 at half time. But either way, lots to go over at half time. A lot to go over in the stats. But if it wasn't for the errors, the Titans have been the better team in this game. My God. My God. If it wasn't for the errors, the Titans would be up in this game easily. But again, the errors for the Titans have been costing them, but it's back to 12-10, and I'm super happy that it is. But we also received a try because of a ridiculous drop ball, which you take, and then the second try for Phil Sami was amazing, and Reece Welsh, eat that one in your esophagus. But if it wasn't for the errors, my gosh. BetSport said, can I clip the Sammy try reaction for my gram? Yeah, sure, bro. I don't care. Uncle Tick says, I'm going to be honest, brother. I genuinely think the Gold Coast Titans deserve to win this game. What are the Broncos doing? Like, come on. Hey, listen, my man, firstly, happy for your Storm at the moment. But secondly, yeah, the Titans have been the better team. But again, it's just the errors that have crushed them. And it's only a 2-point game now. Luckily, we scored a try run on half time. But yeah, the errors are what's costing us. But at the very least, we're back in a game. I don't think that Sammy's a massive lost cause out. Like, at the end of the day, I love Phil. I've had a lot to do with Phil over the years, and he's a great dude, and I look forward to seeing him with the Dragons. But he can not be great too. Like, he can be great, but he can also not be great. I think he's had a good game here today, though. Why is he being timed out here? No, don't time out my boy. Oh, ban me? Oh, no. Why have you asked to be timed out? Uncle Tix? What are you doing, bruh? You are a muppet. He's asked to be banned. Anyway, guys, we're going to get into the halftime stats. Keep getting involved in the chat and fire up over there. Keanu Fasualawi, what a great name, by the way. But Tino needs to hold the ball. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. Don't forget, guys, we'll be live for Australia versus Switzerland in the FIFA World Cup friendlies at 4:30 tomorrow morning in Queensland. Well, East Coast, and it starts at 5, but we'll be live at 4:30. But hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and let's get into the stats. All right, so no, fair enough, Brenton. He asked to be timed out, so that was okay. But Broncos 12, Titans 10, Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane. The tries, Brendan Piakura and Tony Staggs in the space of a 3-minute span after the error from Chenton Taumapio and 2 from 2 on the conversions. Titans 10, Curtis Morin and Philip Sami with the try time, and Jaden Campbell 1 from 2. You go to the possession, 52% possession to the Broncos, 48% possession to the Titans. It makes sense. The Broncos slightly in favour there. To be fair, both these teams are making errors. Both these teams are making quite a few errors, but it's just the consistency of it throughout the season that really grinds my gears with the Gold Coast. But it's a pretty equal ball game. It's just slightly in favour of the Broncos. Now, in regards to time and possession, 25 minutes is what you're looking for. 13 minutes and 15 seconds for the 50 seconds for the Broncos. 13 minutes and 2 seconds for the Titans. So we're seeing 26 minutes, nearly 27 minutes of gameplay here. Very happy with that. Getting past the threshold very healthily. Completion rate, 80% is the number that you're looking for. 73% here for the Broncos at 17 from 23. 7% below the 80% marker. Not good enough there from Brisbane. 75% for the Titans at 18 from 24. Not good enough there from the Titans. 5% below it. Both these teams are below 80%. Last game, Cowboys-Dolphins above 80%, and that should be what you're looking towards. 83% at halftime for the Cowboys. 85% at halftime for the Dolphins. We've got 73% for the Broncos and 75% for the Titans. Well, the Dolphins ended up winning that game 40 points to 14. So hopefully that's a good sign for the Titans here with the same percentage, just 10% less. But overall, completion rate not good enough from both these teams. Runs-wise, 95 runs for 938 run meters for the Broncos. So they are 12 meters behind the 10 meters an average per run that you're looking for. You are pretty happy with that. That's a very happy, healthy run meters department for the Broncos. But the Titans, they're at 87 runs for 874 run meters. That is above the 10 meters an average per run that you're looking for. That is 4 meters above it. So you're very happy with that. And especially with the fact that they're 8 runs behind. It's 938 to 874, but they're 8 runs behind. They would be above the Broncos at about 950 to 955. On a equalised level if the Titans have the same amount of ball as the Broncos based on the averages of that. So very good there for the Titans, and you're very, very happy with that overall. And then you go to the post-contact meters. 335 here for the Broncos, 298 for the Titans, 8 more runs for the Titans wouldn't get them an extra 37 meters in my opinion. They'd probably more so be looking around that 320. But if you are above 300, you're very happy with that. Broncos definitely happy. Titans should be happy with their post-contact too. But the Broncos will be slightly in favor in the post-contact. The Titans will be slightly in favor of the run meters. The post-contact is predominantly coming from a guy like Payne Haas though. You go to the line breaks, 4-2 to the Broncos. Look, the Titans defensively have been really, really solid today. When you're looking at the eye test, we'll see in regards to the stats in a second. But on the eye test, the Titans have been really good defensively. I think statistically it's going to be opposite, actually, because tackle breaks is 22 to the Broncos and 15 to the Titans, which means the Titans are not getting a great deal of tackle breaks. They're on the average. The Broncos, they're getting 22, which is 5 above the average of 15 and 17 missed tackles. So we'll see the stats in a second. But the line breaks healthy in favour of Broncos. 2 is still pretty good for the Titans, though. Average set distance, 25 metres and below is pathetic to turn the stream off. 25 to 30 is disgusting. 35 is underwhelming. 35 to 40 is hitting the marker. 40 to 45 is great. 45 to 50 is fantastic. And 50 plus is essentially perfect. 40.79 here for the Broncos. They're very happy with that. That's a great category. They're doing well with it. Most of their knock-ons are ultimately coming later on in the set rather than early on in the set. 40.79 is great. The Titans at 36.45. So they're in the hitting the job category. Their knock-ons are coming quite early in the set, whether it be first or second tackle, which you've seen with Tino, which you saw with Jensen. That's coming very, very early in the sets, which is bringing down that average set distance, because outside of that, they're probably at a similar, just maybe a bit more than the Broncos, but overall, the errors are killing them early doors, 36.45. But at the very least, they are hitting the marker. So it's a 5-metre gap right now between the Broncos and the Titans. But again, that's coming down to the error rate for mine. You go to the average play the ball speed, 3.19 seconds and below is extremely fast. 3.2 to 3.39 is fast. 3.4 to 3.59 is average. 3.6 to 3.79 is slow. And 3.8 and above is extremely slow. 3.39 seconds for the Broncos is right on the precipice of average, but it's still in the fast category, technically, on a 3.39. The Titans are at 3.65, so they're into the slow category. So we've got a fast category versus slow category right now in regards to the play the ball speed. The Broncos, it's either the Titans are playing the ball slowly or the Broncos are holding on a little bit longer there, which I wouldn't be surprised with. But overall, it is separated by 26.26 is what the separation is. With Rugby League, that is a significant gap there. You move to the offloads, 6-1 in favour of the Broncos. So it's pretty normal for the Broncos, nothing crazy. Really low there for the Gold Coast. Forced dropouts, 1-1. Kick defusal is 43% for the Broncos, 33% here for the Titans. And they go to the effective tackle percentage. Yeah, this isn't going to be a good sign. But again, if you've watched this game, you know the Titans' defense has been immaculate for the most part. They really have been quality. And I'm going to say that even though this percentage is not good, this is an individual metric, not a collective team metric. And on a collective team metric that we've watched this game so far, there's only been a 3-minute stanza based off of an error where the Broncos have scored twice past the Titans. Outside of that, it's been very, very good. But these stats aren't going to reflect that. So 90.76% here for the Broncos is unbelievable. 85% below is awful. 85% to 88% is underwhelming. 88% to 90% is hitting the marker. And 90% and above is essentially perfect. 90.76% here for the Broncos is very, very good. That's unbelievable. The tackles made is 167. That's in the typical range of 160 to 180. 15 missed tackles is on the average of 15 to 17. And 2 ineffective tackles is below the average of 5 to 7 by 3. So 17 bad tackles with a typical range of tackles made, that you're going to get a 90.76. That's fantastic. The Titans are at 83.41%. So that's actually awful. 171 tackles made is only 4 tackles more than the Broncos, but in the typical range of 160 to 180. Missed tackles is 22. That's very high. 15 to 17 is the average, and they're at 22. That's 5 extra missed tackles. And the ineffective tackles is 12. So that's above the average of 5 to 7 by 5. So that's 34 bad tackles in the first half with a typical range of 171. But the biggest issue here in this statistic, and these are legit, it's just the eye test shows otherwise, but in regards to individuals, this is 100% true. The issue is there's only a 4 tackle gap here between tackles made between the Broncos and Titans at 167 and 171, but yet there's a 7 tackle gap in regards to missed tackles for the Titans over the Broncos with 22 to 15, and there's a 10 ineffective tackle gap. So there's 7 more missed tackles and 10 more ineffective tackles from the Titans, who have only made 4 more tackles made. And that's why that effective tackle percentage is so significantly separate. But again, this is an individual metric, not a team collective metric, and you're seeing the scramble quite well from the Titans in that first half. Now, negative play. This is awful from both teams. 3 and below is really good. 4 to 6 is average, and 7 above is awful. Titans at 7, Broncos at 7. Both teams making errors here. This is a pure bottom 8 of the table clash. Broncos fans, if you think that you are genuinely going to go and win back-to-back right now, you've got another thing coming. You've got another thing coming, because if you weren't playing the Titans right now, you'd be getting absolutely robbed. Just like you lost the Dragons 30 to 26 last week. This hasn't been good enough from you, Brisbane. It just simply hasn't been good enough from you. You're lucky you're playing a team that makes as many errors as you do with the Titans. But again, the Titans, if they get 8 more errors in this game, will go above the Roosters for the most errors in the competition. So I think there's a little bit of rectifying going on here before you start talking about going back-to-back in the Premiership, because right now it's 7-7, both in the awful category. And then you go to the penalties conceded, 4-2 here to the Broncos. So getting up there from the Bronx, and not great from the Titans, but still not bad. Ruck infringements 2-1 against the Titans, and then 1-0 inside 10 metres from the Broncos. So overall, infringement-wise, it is 6-4 against the Broncos so far. So they're all disciplined, and the errors are mounting up here. So, look, this game could go either way. I would fully expect the Broncos should win this game. I really should, on the basis that Titans aren't necessarily a second-half team whatsoever. We've seen games against the Knights. We've seen games against plenty of teams where they've been well and truly in the game and then fallen completely away. We've seen that for about 5-10 years now, right? So I would still say, look, the Broncos should go on and do this, but I will say that Titans were the better team in the first half if they didn't have as many errors. But they did have as many errors, which is why the game is 12-10. But if you take away a couple of its errors, if you go and have a look at that Manly game, as I said, if the Titans had 3, 4, 5 less errors in that game, they had 18, Manly had 9. They lost by 2 and it was only a conversion. If they had 3, 4, 5 less errors in that game, they would have won that game against Manly at Brookvale, and that would have really heaped in the shit to them in their 2-week span when they lost to the Sharks the week after that, and then they came through against the Rabbitohs on Friday, controversially, but still got the W. But the point is that this Titans team can play real close. They can, but I just don't trust them in regards to the errors. And if they lose, if they don't make as many errors in the second half, if we see the error count of 14 Broncos, 12 Titans, or 15 Broncos, 13 Titans, it's only a 2 error gap, I feel like the Titans win that game. I feel like the Titans, if they can go sub 15 on the error rate here, they should win this game. But it just comes down to if they can go sub 15, which means they would need to just go less than double. Just don't double in a little bit, and you probably win this game. I just don't trust that it happens, but we'll see. So, guys, that's the halftime stats. Hopefully the Titans can fire up here, but let's get back into the chat. Up the Gold Coast Titans, I'm still livid they robbed Zane of his first NRL try. Yeah, look, unbelievable, man. It's really disappointing to see that because, again, the referee played the advantage. He said the advantage has been taken and then allowed the play to play out. Zane Harrison scores in the corner, and then he comes back on his own decision because you can't tell me the bunker has told him to go back because at the end of the day, it's not their decision. It's the referee's decision. And he decided to play the advantage. He decided to say the advantage was taken. He then ran the length of the field, was about to call the try, and then has called it back to the 40. So you've run 40 meters for something that you said. So you're telling me that they didn't play the advantage. Well, then why didn't you call that at the time? Why did you allow the player to run away for 40 meters, not go to the bunker? Because you know that the bunker can't rule in regards to your perspective. The referee's perspective is the whole key point there. So if the bunker gets involved, it's going to be a try. So he's then changed his call after running 40 meters to go call it as a try. He's changed it, brought it all the way back. Luckily, Phil Sami scores right on after that anyway. But yes, it has taken away from Zane Harrison's first NRL try. But it is just an awful scene of events. I don't care if you think that he hasn't played his advantage. If he hasn't played his advantage, that's fine. Call it then. That's not the problem. The problem isn't the call itself. The problem is that you have allowed the play to continue, which is saying that the advantage was taken. You have then allowed the Titans to run 40 meters and score. You have then run that 40 meters with them, and then you have taken it back, which means that you have changed your call a good 30 seconds and 40 meters later than when the call should have been made. That's the issue. The issue is not the call itself. It's the timing and the way you played it out. That's the biggest issue. Silencer says, Connor Kenny played 40 minutes and is sitting on 0 points in fantasy. It's not been spectacular. And Matthew says, shut up, mate. They're all right. What? You talking to me? About what? What have I said? Jess says, I doubt you would be that important, jog on. That's my boy, Uncle Tix. Now, I love him. He's a content creator like myself. He doesn't do rugby league content, but he's a Melbourne Storm fan. But no, he's sweet, man. He's a good bloke. He's a good bloke. Gets into his rugby league and posts some funny videos online. So, guys, if you're having a crack and whatnot, just don't bother. Just enjoy the rugby league that we've got here. Get passionate behind the game and fire up. Why do we still have the halftime entertainment on the field as the Titans have run out and the Broncos have run out? What are we doing, Suncorp? They've still got the halftime entertainment in the middle of the field. Yes, that would be that would be latent. Yeah, it would be Uncle Tix Casey. Yeah. No drop balls, minimal errors, and we can win. Obviously, I want the boys to win, but I agree with you. We aren't a second half team. Absolutely not. Are we a second half team? Uncle Tix is a great dude, Edson. Great dude. No, of course, people. I'm not going to speak about it. We're not going to get into this. Unfortunately, people will always look towards the people who do have a larger social media and whatnot. To be fair, like a lot of you guys understand me. You get my intentions. You understand my passion. You understand the way that I operate, and that I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be intentionally antagonistic. You may disagree with my opinions, but I'm not trying to really piss you off. But I will piss you off inevitably with the passion that we do show. But a lot of you guys will like who I am and like what I do, and then there's a lot of people who don't like what I am and what I do. So that's just how life works, man. Eden says Titans should be up. Genuinely no bias since you're a Titans fan. No, I'm not trying to be biased. But anyway, the second half is going to be kicked off here, and the Titans will kick it down to the Broncos at the 5. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Come on, fire it up. And don't forget, guys, we'll be live for Australia versus Switzerland. And there's going to be a stop clock here. Chris Randall's going to come off here with HIA. He doesn't know where he is. God bless him. Don't forget, we'll be live tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. your time for Australia versus Switzerland in the FIFA World Cup friendlies before the big one goes. He says, yo, you think the Broncos will win? What are you asking me that question for? Fuck Broncos. What are you asking me that question for right now? I'm literally, you're watching me as a Titans fan watch a Titans versus Broncos game. Why on earth would you think that I'm going to sit here and say to you that, yeah, the Broncos win? Like, you should be able to, when you listen to my halftime stats, man, you listen to what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, I genuinely believe the Broncos should win on their own merit, but they haven't been good here at all. And the Titans, based off the stats at halftime, could absolutely and should be absolutely up here in the first half. And the Broncos are quite lucky that they're playing the Titans here today because they'd be down by a lot to a better team. By a lot. 7 errors is not good enough, and they've gone toe-to-toe with the Titans, who are going to probably be the most error-ridden team in the comp after this game. So it's not a good performance at all, and the Broncos are at home, but they lost the last-place Dragons last week. But again, you're not going to see me sit here and just try and circle jerk the Broncos for you. Like, if you enjoy it, great. If you don't enjoy it, that's also fine. But I'll give you a more fair... I don't think I'm unfair in this thought process anyway, but I'll give you a more fair conversation when my team's not playing them currently in the game in the second half. So now the Titans are going to get this ball here to the 20 on second tackle. Mark says Titans should be up, but I can see the Broncos running away with it in the second half. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened in the first game this year at Seabus, mate. The Titans probably were the better team in the first half, I would say, but then the Broncos ran away with it in the second half. There was a controversial no try against AJ Brimson with a forward pass. But outside of that, the Broncos just ran away with it in the second half. So entirely possible, but Keanu Kenny's going to get this ball to the 45. But I will say the Titans' defense is a lot better at this point of the season than it has been in recent years and was probably at that point of the season with the Broncos game at Seabus. Mats has got word time up here for a try to win. Oh, mate. Shirts off if that's the case. Shirts off. First tackle now for the Broncos, and they're going to be at the 20, and they'll go to Ben Hunt, off to Josiah Katapani, and Katapani is going to be at the 30. On second tackle, they go to the right-hand side of Jesse Arthurs, and Arthurs is going to get crunched down here at the 38 on third tackle. How does Randall not have come off there? Massive head knock. Yeah, for sure. I don't know why the independent doctor hasn't called him off for a HIA. It's pretty clear that he should have come off for a HIA. They go out to Ben Talty, and Ben Talty's going to be at the 50 on fit tackle. Gleno says, I'm a Dogs fan, but going for the Titans this game for you. Appreciate you, man. We'll see you on Monday for the Bulldogs versus Eels. So that'll be an interesting one because both teams, whoever wins, gets out of the bottom 4. They'll go above the... Oh, maybe not actually, just the points differential. Well, Dogs could definitely get out of the bottom 4 and go above the Raiders, though. They still need to win by a decent bit, though. Second tackle now at the 20. But if the Titans are to win this game, you'd need to win to go above them. Third tackle at the 25. Eels a win. No, I don't know, man. It's a tough one. It's a really hard game to predict. Chris Randall brings this ball to the 35 and 4 tackle. He's also bleeding out of the top of his right eye. I don't know how he hasn't come off for the HIA. Curtis Moran brings this ball to the 45 here on fit tackle. Uranium Rugby. Claus out says, I thought Randall would have came off for a HIA by now. Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. But the Broncos are going to get this ball at the 10 through Jesse Arthurs, and he'll get this ball all the way across to Reece Walsh. And Reece brings it across to Katapani, and Katapani, he'll get taken down to the 25 on first tackle. It's been a great game. Well, it's always going to make it more exciting here when you're... I believe it's been a fun game. I think quality-wise, you're looking at two teams making 14 errors in the first half, and you're thinking quality-wise, this is a pure a game between the bottom 8. But, there's been plenty of rud meters. There's been plenty of post-contact. There's been some line breaks. There's been missed tackles. There's been errors. Like, it's a pretty hectic game. We've seen a controversial call as well. It's been pretty hectic, and it's a very close game at 12-10 between two Southeast Queensland rivals, and the Titans want to win to get away from the Dragons, and the Broncos want to win to keep their season alive, really. So there's a lot being played here. Thomas Duffy gets whacked at the 15, and Adama Howe takes him down. Sorry, at the 25. Fit tackle, 51-metre gain, though, is very, very good for the Broncos. So, but it is always going to be more exciting watching a Titans game on here because you see me happy or sad. Jaden Campbell, can he get out of the in goal? Can he get out of the in goal? Yes, he can! Go, JC, you big, beautiful man. He'll be taken down here at the 10 on first tackle. Shut up, Reece Welsh. Stop crying. Phil Sami gets it off to Counter Kenny. Counter Kenny runs it into Adam Reynolds, and the Gremlin gets the tackle. Second tackle here at the 20. And Phil Sami now to the 25 to the 30 on third tackle. Hall already looks tired. Are you talking about Adam Hall? Yeah, unfortunately, he's had some great games. Like, he had a great game against the Dragons early on this season, but he also can get tired quickly and can become a defensive liability. He's had 40-20 attempt here. Has he got the angle? There's good chase coming up from Bo Firma. Look at Bo Firma chasing this ball down. Bowie Firma, he's not going to be able to make the tackle, but Bo Firma, I love the work rate. I love the work rate there from Bo Firma, and Reece Welsh is going to get taken down to the 10 here on first tackle. How about the work rate on Bo Firma just then to absolutely charge that down the left-hand side? Wow. Second tackle for Katapani at the 20. He's a gremlin, Ryan. He's a gremlin. And again, he's disrespectful little gremlin. He's a disrespectful little gremlin, Reynolds. He said to Dubbo this week that if they lose to the Titans, that he may as well retire now. Well, okay. Well, you're only up by 2 points right now with 34 minutes to go at home against them. Maybe start packing your boots regardless, champion. So Payne Haas, he's going to get this ball across. That's an obstruction if he doesn't go down. But luckily, he will go down. Fifth tackle at the 45. Art of Limbs' Titans looking up for this half. Hopefully, Art of Limbs. Hopefully. Adam Reynolds kicks this ball into the corner, and Keanu Kenny just picked this ball up. Again, it's going to come down to errors this second half, man, because both these teams made a lot of errors in the first half, and again, Titans make the most errors in the comp if they have 8 errors in the second half, so it will come down to errors in the second half. Who will get the dub? Bo Firma brings this ball to the 25. Second tackle. Fred says, would you take Billy Phillips to the Titans? I still don't really know enough about Billy Phillips. Like, I've seen some good things from him. You're talking about the Panthers, Billy Phillips, right? I've seen some stuff from him, but like I haven't seen enough from him just yet. So, but then again, I'm taking a Panthers player. You know what I mean? Like Panthers right now, whoever it is, they just look the goods at the moment. And again, Faimani and Jensen Tamapo haven't necessarily worked out for us, and they're from the Panthers system, but they weren't starting for him, whilst Billy Phillips is in the 17, not 19. So they go to the right to Jaden Campbell, and Jaden Campbell's going to kick this ball up here to the 15, where Reece Welsh grabs it, brings it out to the 25 on first tackle. Too many teams on fraud in the top 9. Yeah, well, if the Sharks win tomorrow, I'll take them off a fraud because that'll be, 3 wins in a row. If they lose tomorrow, I will be removing them from the ladder. I will be replacing them with Antarctica or Tajikistan. I genuinely will. They'll not be on my ladder. Third tackle here at the 35. We will put Tajikistan or Antarctica on the ladder in replacement of the Sharks because I don't see the Tigers beating the Panthers to knock them out of the top 9. So if the Tigers beat the Panthers, great. But if the Tigers lose the Panthers, Antarctica will be joining where the Sharks are. And the Broncos will get this ball to the 45 on fifth tackle. 38-minute gain, so it's okay. It's hitting the job. Reynolds will kick this ball down, and Keanu Kenny grabs this ball to 5. Good catch by Keanu, and he's going to run this ball straight through. Go, Keanu! Oh, it's a great last-ditch tackle attempt there from Ben Talty. Otherwise, he was absolutely away. They get it to Jojo for feeder, and Jojo, he'll bring it out to the 40 or so on second tackle. Uncle says it was a Teats game, the Storm game. There is no way they should be losing with a team like that. Teats game, the Storm game? Are you talking about the Storm? Yes. Are you talking about the Storm yesterday? It's a close game, man. That was a close game. And Cleese Haas is going to bring this ball. Gets the offload away. Beautiful. Go, Brimo. Go, Brimo. Go, Brimo. Go, Brimo. Go, Brimo. Back on the inside. Go, JC. Go, JC. Go, JC. Come on. Taking the lead. JC gets a try under the post. Come on, baby. Start packing your bags, Reno. Start packing the bags, you disrespectful little gremlin. 14-12 here to the Titans with 32 minutes to go here. JC will score under the post. Great offload here from Cleese Haas. Cleese Haas gets it to Brimo. Brilliant run here from Brimo. Goes straight through to 30 to 25. Back underneath JC. And JC will score. Titans lead 14-12. Come on. Come on. 14-12 here with 31.5 minutes to go here to game. Daniel says, go the Titans. Come on, man. Long way to go. But we will score under the post. And would you have it, they haven't made an error in the second half. This is amazing. It's amazing what can happen when you don't make errors, Gold Coast. It's amazing what can happen when you don't make errors. They're now leading 14 points to 12. This is the biggest problem with the club. because, again, their defense has been so great this season comparatively to recent years at 9th, but their attack has been second last, but also their attack suffers because their most experienced players knock the ball on so much, that's why they can't score. If you limit the errors, you can win more games than you lose by a long way. JC will kick this ball through the goalpost. Now, this game is not over. It is only a 4-point game, but I'm just excited about the fact that they scored without giving up an error in the first 10 minutes of the second half. 30 minutes to go here of the game, folks. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. And so I don't know the game anywhere near you guys, but I don't see any problem with anyone ruled out first half. You guys should be clear now. There's no clear. There's a long way to go. Long way to go in this game. Friends, love the energy from Oliver Pascoe. He's been great. Oliver Pascoe has been unbelievable, man. He's been unbelievable for him this year for us. Noob Master says, Madge could be like Arna's Slot, gets sacked after winning the premiership in the first year. Yeah, but Madge does that, doesn't he? He did it with New South Wales. He did it with the Rabbitohs originally. He did it with the New Zealand team. He did it with the Broncos. And look, again, you're going a little bit too... I still feel like we're being way too harsh on Madge, man. At the end of the day, he still won the premiership last year, and teams can have their drop-offs, but this is still predominantly filled with a lot of Kevin Walters' team. Not that Kevin Walters was the guy, but I still absolutely back in Madge, but he does seem like he can get immediate reaction out of you, and then, regardless of this game, he can start to slip away if it's too long. So Bowie Furman's going to get this ball here to the 30 on third tackle. Mike with a $3 donation says, I'm doing a I'm here. Get around your Michael. Thank you for the donation. 4 tackle now for the Titans. They're going to be at the 35. 30 minutes to go. Here the game. Thumbs up, subscribe, fire it up. Come on. Come on. Oliver Pascoe gives it off to Zane Harrison. Harrison's going to step inside. That's a high tackle. Is it not? Is that not a high tackle? Wow, they didn't call it as a high tackle. 5th tackle for the Titans at the 45. Great set here, though. 60-metre game. Beautiful. Good kick. Come on, chase it, Adama. Chase it, Adama. Reece Walsh will get slapped by it. It was a clean ass, not Adama. And we first tackle. I can see that Adama looks tired, man. Could be very careful of that defensively. Desai Katapani is going to be at the 20 on second tackle. Keep him down here, boys. Want it, man. Remember, find a way to win. Just don't make the errors, and you're a good chance here. Jesse Arthurs gets whacked at the 20. Come on. Third tackle at the 20. They go to the left-hand side off to... Orblex Tafa, who is going to be at the 35 now in 4 tackle. Other says Broncos might actually lose here. There's a vibe that Titans can win here. Hopefully, that's inside the 40, but that is... Oh my gosh, it's gone lucky. It's not a 40-20. Ben Hunt's gone for a 40-20 there, but he's kicked it to about the 24, so Titans ball. Uncle Tick says, that clear chat's tough. Said the same with the Origin game in my chat. People selling the Blues out early and then they come back to win. Never sell anyone out that early. No, I will never write anybody off, ever. Especially in the modern game of rugby league. You can score 2-3 quick tries in the space of 4 minutes, mate. So, yeah, no. It can happen at any time. Broncos back in the 2000s were always known as the team that would always come back, and Queensland have always been known as the team that have come back, and obviously New South Wales did the other week with controversy context. But the point of the matter is that no, rugby league, especially nowadays with how speedy it is, how fast it is, and the creativity that we see, it can change. A game can change completely. Like this game could still end in a 30-point blowout. You know what I mean? When it shouldn't. It doesn't deserve that, but it could. Counter Kenny. Taking out the 40. Good run there. 4 tackle. Great meters here from the Titans, though. Keep it up. Keep this energy up, boys. Keep this energy up. Jaden Campbell. He'll get that ball. Bo Fama. Right through. Inside. Oliver Pascoe. He didn't see the pass on the inside for Zane Harrison. He would have scored on the post. 5th tackle. AJ Brimson. Go to the right. Zane Harrison. He's going to short ball it to Counter Kenny. What's happening here from the Titans? They don't know what they're doing. They go to the left-hand side. Brimo kicks his ball through. Reece Walsh gets it. That was awful. We should have scored there. The Titans 100% should have scored there. Oh, it's a blown try from the Gold Coast Titans. They should have scored there on multiple tackles in that set. Oh my gosh. They didn't see the inside play or the outside play. They didn't kick it through. Oh my gosh. It was such a good ball from JC as well. If Oliver Pascoe had caught that on the fly and had seen Zane Harris on the inside, they'd score under the post. Damn it. 4 tackle now for the Broncos. They're going to be at the 40 on their own side of the field. Love it. Titans getting tries. Hopefully that gives them some attacking confidence moving forward. Absolutely. Harrison, don't have time for you today, brother. Don't have time for the trolling. Not in this game. 5th tackle here. 5th tackle, and they're going to be at the 45. 27 minutes to go here of the game. Love you, Harrison. Just not in this one. Also, the Raiders lost 26-0 yesterday, and since you've joined their club, they are now they're close enough to bottom 4. Let it go for a 7 tackle set, please. Let go. Come on. Come on. Harrison, you jumped on a bandwagon team of becoming minor premiership first last year, and now the team is in 5th last. Close to a high tackle. No, first tackle at the 30. 0 tackle, sorry. And now it's going to be Jensen Tamapio. Just hold the ball, lads. That's all you got to do. Just hold the ball, and you've got a good chance of winning this game. It's great sets coming from the Gold Coast at the moment. Jaden Campbell to Bo Firma, and Bo Firma brings his ball to 50. Hold it. Second tackle here at the 45. For context, people, if you don't know, Harrison's an English fan of ours who subscribed during the Ashes streams, and he decided to choose the Raiders as his team because they won the minor premiership last year, and ever since then, Zane Harrison, JC the 25, JC, oh, JC the 10, JC the 5, JC! Come the fuck on! Oh my gosh, Gold Coast, please do it. 20-12 with 26 minutes to go here the game. JC is having a game, son. Oh, they might be looking at a obstruction here, the commentary's saying, but it is 20-12 here with 25 minutes to go here the game. So they go to the left. Zane Harrison gets it out to JC. JC has plenty of space. Tony Stagg's awful defense. And then he just gets away. What are you looking at for obstruction? There's no obstruction here, baby. There's no obstruction there. There's a try time. Confirm that shit. There is no obstruction there whatsoever. JC, awful defense from Tony Staggs. Eat that one, champion. JC cuts back on the inside and will score under the post. Thank you, Tony Staggs. Not only was your defense awful, but you also allowed JC to score under the post because you pulled him around under the post. Brilliant stuff, Tony. Brilliant stuff there. JC will score 20-12 with a kick to come. Come on, man. Appreciate you, Sunday, for the gift. Come on. Someone said it's about time JC put A into G. Finally. Come on, a Gold Coast. 25 minutes to go here. This is massive. Bang. 22-12. 25 minutes to go. Amazing what happens when you don't drop the ball. It is amazing what happens for the Gold Coast when they don't drop the ball. Because again, they earned the right to attack through their defense in the early 20 minutes of this game. They weren't giving up any tries until that error from Jensen Tamapio. The only problem with the Titans is the errors. Would you have that? They've now gone on a winning amount of... They've scored a couple of tries here in the second half. They haven't made an error in the second half. And they've gone and scored 2 tries in the 48th minute and the 53rd minute through Jaden Campbell. It's amazing what happens when you act like the professional rugby league players that you should be, and you can hold the ball. They're holding the ball. They're now winning the game. 22-12, 25 minutes to go here against the game of the game. Come on, fire up. Fire up. And don't forget, guys, we'll be live for Australia versus Switzerland tomorrow morning. Brocky with a $3 redo donation says, come on to Goldie. Fire up to Gold Coast, son. Come on. Tina Fasil Malawi is going to bring this ball here to the 9. If we can score another try, man, we take it past that 2-try game would be massive. Things can change very, very quickly. Chris Randall failed his HIA, by the way. Why was he on the field for so long? Chris Randall went off and failed his HIA, probably because you left him on the field for as long as you did. They go to the left-hand side. Now they'll be at the 25. Whoever the independent doctor is need to give his head a wobble. They go to the right-hand side. Avaris says, let go to Titans. Come on. Oh, there's the error. There's the error. Clays has dropped the ball. Clays has dropped the ball. Watch this. Watch this. Look how amazing they were looking until the error. Look how amazing they were watching after points as well. After points, it is a cardinal sin of rugby league to drop the ball after points. You got too excited. All you have to do is complete your sets. It's a bad drop ball. It's a bad drop ball. Watch him take it off him. Laurie says, get around it. Claws out. Says, gifted try coming up. Nah, it's a knock on. It is just a simple knock on there from the Titans. Oh, boy. How's the heart rate, Blaze? This is proper feelings. I get it on my mess at City games. I mess the same thing with you with City as well. Bob says, need to keep attacking. Yeah, exactly right. But that drop ball there is bringing us back into... But the defense has been very, very good on a collective basis, not on an individual metric. If you read the defensive effective tackle percentage, you will see the Titans have been awful today. But I'm telling you, if you watch this game on the eye test, the Titans have been very good defensively. The issue is, though, is that are they going to have the stamina? Are they going to have the endurance? And are they going to have the fucking willpower to go and win this game with 24 minutes to go here when they've had to work hard to do this and they're dropping the ball here? Are you going to have the willpower to say no to the Broncos? We're going to demand to come back and win this game because they need to win this game. They really do. The Broncos, you need to win this game. Otherwise, your season is close to done. It's close to, it's not done, but it's getting close because you're in such a bad rut. So you need to go and win this game against a lowly ranked second last place Titans team. Otherwise, what hope have you got? You need to have the audacity to go and win this game here, Broncos. Otherwise, your season is getting really close to over. They go to the right. Ben Hunt, Adam Reynolds, they go to the right-hand side. They go off to Jesse Arthurs, and he will score on a corner, and that comes off another error. So that's 2 tries now that have come off the back of Titans errors. We again allow the other team to get back into the game. We again allow the other team to score. That is, again, on the Titans. The Broncos are not in the game without the errors that the Gold Coast Titans keep giving up. Was it not amazing that the Titans did not make an error for the first 15 minutes of this second half, and they went and scored 2 tries in the meantime? They went and scored 2 tries, took the lead 22-12. They make 1 error, and bang, there's a try in the corner for Jesse Arthurs. A 6-point game would be massive. They missed this kick. You can't blame Philip Sami because they had an easy pass to the wing there. But again, if you think I'm being unfair and you think I'm being harsh, if you are part of the Titans organization, you see this, because I know you probably will. If you disagree with it, please feel free to explain to me how I am incorrect in regards to the only reason this Titans team loses games so easily and so regularly this season is because you cannot hold a ball. So we're up 22-16 here with a kick to come to the Broncos from the sideline. I do not think it is harsh criticism or unfair to look into this team and say the only reason they lose games is because of errors. Ben says it's just the most stressful feeling, all that hard work for the Titans. Absolutely. Highland says, I find that with teams, a team can play very good for 60 minutes, but when... please do this again in English. Claws out to the set it, bro. Give it a try. Yeah, 100%. Jada says, I had a feeling the Titans could win this. Well, there's a long way to go here. It's going to be Titans leading regardless, but I've seen this fall away many, many times before. No, I've seen it fall away many, many times before. And the little gremlin will miss the kick. Thank you, Reynolds. The little gremlin will miss the kick with 21 and a half minutes to go here. Thanks, gremlin boy. Pack your bags. 21 and a half minutes to go here. Nuggy says, set for set, the Titans are defending great, just can't defend their errors. Absolutely, can't defend their errors, but that's what happens every single week. Happens every single week. They literally lost the Manly game on the back of 18 errors to 9 errors. They lost by 2, which is a conversion. They lost by 2 points with double the errors, and Manly were at 9. So it tells you the only reason they lost that game is because of their own errors. Their own worst enemies. But anyway, good to see the little gremlin misses that kick, and it's going to be Broncos who get the ball here at their own in-goal. 6 points the difference. We could be on for an absolute belter of finish coming up. The Broncos will be at the 10. Gregor says, Titans are looking tight. It's always around the last 20 minutes. They get gas and lose it. You're 100% right. 100% right. Uncle Tick says Adam needs to retire now. Well, Adam Reynolds this week did say to Dobbo that if he lost to the Titans, that he may as well retire now because it's insinuating that we're that awful. So take this, you little gremlin. Even if you are able to go and win this game, the point of the matter is that you've struggled to this team that is apparently so poor, Adam Reynolds. So there's a bit of an issue there regardless, right? After you lost to you're the only team to lose the Dragons this season, mind you. Great tackle from Jojo Fafita at the 40 on fifth tackle. 20 minutes to go here. The game. Milk. Thank you. They didn't call it. Thank you. Ben Hunt's going to be at the 50 on fifth tackle. 20 minutes to go the game here, folks. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Don't forget, we've got Tigers, Panthers, and Sharks, Dragons tomorrow. Plus, we've got Australia versus Switzerland early in the morning. Adam Reynolds kicks this ball down into the corner. They're going to be at the 10, and it's going to be Philip Sami who grabs it. All you got to do is hold the ball, Titans. They get it out to Keanu Kenny, and Keanu Kenny's going to bring this ball out here to the 20. Watch the arms around the ball, too, because the Broncos know exactly. They know exactly what the biggest key deficit is to the Titans, and that is their errors. Titans, who have been the better team here today, don't even remember how to win. Learn how to win these kind of games. You need to learn how to win games that you deserve to win. You deserve to win this, but you don't deserve it if you keep those errors up. But based off of the actual gameplay, you do deserve it, but they just don't know how to win usually. Fourth tackle here at the 42. Bernardo says, I picked the Broncos, but I want the Titans to win now. They go to the right-hand side to AJ Brimson, and Brimo, nearly a high tackle there. But they'll be the 43 on fifth tackle. I lost my voice box from yelling at the TV because Broncos are like helpless toddlers. They go and kick this ball up. Good chase. Counter Kenny. Reece Walsh gets it. And it was a nice take, but completely overran the ball. First tackle to 15. David Watson says it's a culture thing, losing games when you should be winning. 100% agree. You know, I saw you come forward. Like, I understand that you were trying to get a reaction out of me, but I don't bite into that. But in regards to that, you're 100% right. It is a culture thing, and that's the biggest issue with the Titans, and that's always been the biggest issue with the Titans. The Broncos will get this ball to the 25, third tackle. Ezra Mem comes back on the field. To be fair, that's when the Broncos looked best, when they did have old mate on the field. Give him the keys to this Broncos team. Fourth tackle at the 35. A6 Ankle says, come on, fellas, hold it down for the Gold Coast fans. And it's going to be taking a while to get up there. Xavier Willison, Ben Hunt, left-hand side. Ezra Mam off to Reece Welsh. Reece gives it across here into side kind of punties away. To side kind of punties away. Zane Harrison chasing. Zane Harrison with a massive tackle to 15. Shut your mouth, Reece Welsh. Get up. Get up, you cat. They go to the right. Katoi Staggs. Ezra Mam kicks his ball through. And Titans get the ball. Keanu Kenny. Reece Welsh, you are a cat. Get up off the ground and play the game of rugby league. You are the reason. A big reason. And is that a penalty? That's a penalty to the Titans. Shut your mouth, Reece Welsh. Shut your mouth and play rugby league. 18.5 minutes to go here the game. Shut your mouth. Penalty to the Gold Coast. If you weren't so busy crying and yapping for God knows what, Reece, well, maybe you might have had a chance to score there, but you're down there sitting on the ground. Great tackle from Zane Harrison there. Great tackle. If Broncos lose the Titans and they have lost the bottom 3 teams, that's so bad as champs. Yeah, exactly right. And it would be the only team. Again, they were the only team to lose. Ezra Mam comes on the field and gives a high tackle away. Maybe take the keys away from him. But anyway, 18 minutes to go here in the game. The Titans are going to have the ball to 25, and Jojo Fafita is going to bring this ball to the 30. First tackle, and they go to Mikey Fodawaker, and Fodawaker is going to bring this ball here to the 40 on second tackle. Just learn how to win, lads. Just learn how to win, because I've seen this thrown away many a time before on the Gold Coast. We have a pretty good record of recent years at Suncorp besides last year. Just remember back to when you won 38-36 a couple of years ago. They go to the left-hand side for the Titans of the 45, and that's close to forward pass. That is a forward pass. There's your error. There's your error. There is your error. Watch the Broncos score. There is your error. Unforced error. Learn how to win. This will cost you the game. These kind of things cost you the game. It's the simple things that count. It's the simple things that matter. That is a forward pass. Again, you are welcoming a team that don't even deserve to be in this game into the game. 2 of their tries right now have come off of direct errors from the Titans. 2 of them, and you could argue the second try comes alongside the first one with the quick play, the quick play for the 2 quick tries in the 3-minute span. You are allowing the opposition teams to win the games based off of your unforced errors. First tackle here at the 42. They go to the right-hand side off to Brendan Piakura. And Piakura's going to be the 35 on second tackle. They're going to go to the right-hand side to Adam Reynolds. Reynolds now to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt gives it off. And Willison's going to be taken down to the 23 on third tackle. They go to the right. Corey Pakes. Reece Welsh gets it across. Jesse Arthurs. And he'll be taken down to the 10. Brimo's complaining about something here. I think he's saying that he got obstructed. But I think it would have just come down to if it was a try. And the ball's going to bounce on the grass there. Ben Hunt to Xavier Willison. Lock down the tackle. Fit tackle at the 5. Fit tackle at the 5. Titans just defend. Corey Pakes gets it to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt. Short ball. Payne Haas. Payne Haas offloads it. It's going to bounce away here. Scramble! Scramble, baby! Scramble defense. Titans bought the 1. Oh my gosh, dude. Broncos are challenging something here. They're saying the Titans touched this. Where'd the Titans touch this? Where'd the Titans touch this? So the on-field call, was it not touch changeover? Payne Haas, when this offloads. No touch there. No touch there. No change the ball. No way. Well, you can't see that ball clearly touch his hand. This might be a better angle. Here. No touch. There's no touch there. The ball doesn't touch. This should be an unsuccessful challenge. The ball does not change based off of anything as it goes past the hand. It doesn't touch. There is no change in the ball direction. Thank you. Inconclusive. I don't care. It's Titans ball to 10. What do you mean you're just playing on? Oh, because they're going to check if there's anything else, but even though that was what they're challenging. Oh, no, there's going to be a high tackle from Keanu Kenny. They're going to call Keanu Kenny for a high tackle here, I reckon. They're going to claim Keanu Kenny with a high contact here. This is going to be a penalty to the Broncos. So they're going to get lucky because they challenged a knock on. Oh, well, he's hit first. Oh, no, I think it's going to be high. What are they calling here? We're still talking about a hip drop. He does lose his legs. Well, it's definitely a penalty here. There's no sin bin, but there's definitely a penalty here. Yeah, they are, but this is going to be a penalty, Best Sport. They're clearing high contact, which is interesting. Have they called nothing here? So what are we calling here? They can't tell off the angles, but the touch, everything else been cleared. Come on! Shut your mouth, Broncos fans, you grogs. Shut your mouth saying send him off. Shut your mouths. Shut your Gronk mouth saying send him off. What on earth are you talking about? Shut your mouth. Titans ball here at the 1. And Tino, you hold that ball with your life, Tino, with the 5. Send him off is incredible from the Broncos fans there. That's incredible. Cooper Byers going to bring this ball into the 10. I do think there's a harsh no call for a penalty. I do think the Broncos fans, you probably deserved a penalty there. But to say send him off is incredible. That's incredible. 3rd tackle now at the 20. That's incredible. 4th tackle now for Adamaho at the 20. They go to the right, left-hand side. Oliver Pascoe, and Oliver Pascoe's at the 25 on 4th tackle. 15 minutes to go here the game. They give it across here to Tino, and Tino's going to bring this ball now to the 30, to the 35 on 5th tackle. 6 points the difference, 15 minutes to go, 32-minute game. That's underwhelming. That's not a great set. JC's going to kick this ball down into the corner, but it's going to be 15 metres out here for Reece Walsh, and he's going to bring it out to the 25, to the 30. You've got to find something here, Broncos, and they're going to bring it back to the 25. Good work, Zane Harrison and Mikey Fodawaker. Back to the 20. Brilliant stuff there from Zane Harrison and Mikey Fodawaker. They go to second tackle, Josiah Katapani, back at the 30. Keep up, don't give away a penalty. 14 minutes and 50 seconds to go here of the game. They go to the right-hand side of Tony Staggs, and Staggs is going to be at the 35 on 3rd tackle. Now they go to the left-hand side off to Xavier Willison, and Willison's going to be at the 45. 14.5 minutes to go here. They give it up to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt to Ezra Mam. Ezra Mam, short ball to Piakura. Lucky because Jojo Fafita was waiting on the intercept of that backwards pass at the back for the cutout. They go to the left to Ezra Mam, and Ezra Mam's going to put that ball in the air. Keanu, can he catch this ball with your life? Oh, it's going to be... Hold on. Was Kenny taken out here? Challenge it. Challenge it. Challenge it. Challenge it. Challenge it. Challenge it. This could be right, though. It could be right here, this referee. They may challenge this here, Titans, but... He gets there early, though. He got there early. You should be challenging this, Tino. You should be challenging it there, Tino. You should be challenging this call. It's a big call, Tino. You challenged really poor stuff. You should have challenged that. They would have got there early, and I promise you that would have been called a penalty. But he hasn't challenged that. That's on us. That's on the Titans. The Broncos get the opportunity here. Oh, challenge is gone already? When did we lose a challenge? I can't remember. Sorry. In the passion of the moment, I've just forgotten about the fact that we've already used that challenge. Ezra Mam to Reece Walsh. And because there was an obstruction from Tony Staggs, he's gone down to the 15. Big defensive set here from the Titans. Either way, though, they can't go down. But shut up, Reece Walsh. Play the ball. There goes Xavier Willison to the 10 on 2nd tackle. Where'd the Titans lose that challenge? I can't remember. They go to Adam Reynolds. Reynolds now to Brendan Piakura. Oh, they've scored. That's a good try. That's a really nice try. That's a really nice try for Grant Anderson. That's a really nice try. It's a great offload there from Brendan Piakura. So it's going to be, and again, it's a knock-on from the Titans. It's a knock-on from the Titans that have allowed this to try. We have given the Broncos every single one of their tries here today. The Broncos, they don't deserve to be in this game, but our errors keep giving them tries. Our errors keep giving them tries. Knock on from Keanu Kenny. Knock on from Tino. Knock on from Jensen Taumapio. The forward pass as well that allowed the Broncos to score in the previous one. It's now going to be 22-22. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is why you criticize it. This is why you can play. It's a great pass from Brendan Piakura. It's a great try for the Broncos. But again, they're in this situation because we can't catch a ball. We can't catch a ball. Someone time out Mr. Plumbers. I'm not dealing with you. Sansa says the Titans are producing some good moments, good desperation defense. Yeah, exactly right. The errors will cost them. The errors is what costs them. That's exactly what happens, David. Big kick here, but they should get it, and it'll be 22-22. As it says, how these Gronks winning? They're not winning for starters. The Broncos will tie it up here with a kick to make it 22-22, but it's our own fault. It's our own fault, and the little gremlin will get the kick. So it is 22-22 with 12 minutes to go of the game. Misty says, as a neutral, this has been another great game. It's intense. It's intense because the Broncos right now, they're not playing for their season, but they basically are playing for their season in all the ways. Whilst the Titans are just playing to avoid that spoon right now and just trying to get away from it and try and jump above the Eels and the Bulldogs, because with a win here, they would go above both the Eels and Bulldogs, but one of those two teams on Monday, when they play each other, will go back above them. Taker says, and their fans will talk shit and say the Titans are shit even though they've been shit themselves. Oh, absolutely. We are literally the only reason they may win this game. We are quite literally the only reason. This Gold Coast Titans team can be a really good team if they could hold the ball. That's all they need to do. That really is all they need to do. Jess with a £10 donation. Appreciate you, Jess, for the support. So the Broncos now on first tackle. They're going to be through Xavier Willison at the 15. First tackle. And now they'll go Corey Pakes off to the 25. I've seen them blow leads massively. I've seen them blow massive amounts in these last 11 and a half minutes. Like, I would not be surprised if the Broncos they score a couple from here as well. But I'm going to hold hope the Titans can dig in here and find a way. They go to the right-hand side off to Adam Reynolds. Reynolds now at the back to Tony Staggs, and Staggs is going to be taken down at the 45. And I could definitely expect an Adam Reynolds field goal or something like that. I could really see it. Stephen Dingo says, if we get up, we don't deserve this. We have been abysmal. I honestly mean... oh my goodness me, Pierre Kura is going to be taken here at the 35 on fit tackle. Honest mean that, mate. You know that. I understand, Stephen. I understand. Because, without bias or anything, you have been. The Broncos will catch that. No, the Titans get the ball. Okay, knock on from the Broncos. That should be 0 tackles. That should be 0 tackles. That was a knock on for the Broncos. 10 minutes to go here at the game, folks. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. If we give away an error, we will concede and we will lose right now. If you don't give away an error, you have a chance to win this game. Second tackle here for the Titans at the 25. They go Cooper Bye off to the 30. And Cooper Bye now to the 35. Jaden Campbell field goal coming. Hopefully, you're right. Hopefully. Tino, Zane Harrison. Go, Keanu. He'll be taken down here at the 45 to the 50. On 4 tackle. Find a way, Gold Coast. Find a way. 10 minutes to go. They go Mwaki Fodawaker off to Tino. Hold that ball. Gives it off to Zane. Zane at the back of the JC. JC's got some space. AJ Brimson. Brimson's going to run back into the line here. He's going to run back in. He'll be taken out to 43 on fit tackle. And Oliver Pass go to Jaden Campbell, and Jaden Campbell's going to whack that ball up high, put some pressure on. Reece Walsh gets it. No one puts pressure on. Look at when we knock the ball on, the Broncos are putting pressure on us. No one's putting pressure on Reece Walsh. We never do it. We are going to be the own detriment to our own game here today. Josiah Katapani is going to be taken down here at the 30 on second tackle. 9 minutes 44 to go of the game. They go to the left, and now they'll be at the 40 through Grant Anderson on third tackle. Get around here, chicken party boy. Appreciate you for subscribing. Third tackle. And now it's going to be 4 tackle here at the 45 through Brandon Piakura at the 45. 4 tackle to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt at the back to Xavier Willison, looking for an offload, but he can't get it. Be fit tackler at the 40. They're going to put pressure on this kick count. It's not safe under the high ball at all. They go to Adam Reynolds, and Adam Reynolds is going to kick this ball back. There's no pressure on the kick, though. No pressure on the kick. Keanu gets it, and he's going to bring this ball out here to the 10. Ref clears the contact there, and Keanu takes it to the 15, to the 20. Okay, decent enough run there from Keanu. 9 minutes to go here. First tackle. They go to the right, off to Phil Sami, and Sami's going to be the 23 on second tackle. Second tackle. And now it's going to be Jensen Talma-Pio who brings it to the 30 on third tackle. Not an amazing set. I'm not seeing a huge amount of confidence right now. They go Cooper Bye, and Cooper Bye is going to bring this ball to the 35. Remember, learn how to win. They're going to get taken back to the 28 here. They look exhausted here, the Titans. They look exhausted, and they've just allowed the opposition team into it with their errors. Jaden Campbell's going to get away from a couple of tacklers, and he'll be taken down here at the 40. You've allowed the Broncos to be in this game, and now they've been taken back here to the 25. Taken back to the 25. Yeah, they just don't look like they're up to actually find the win here. That's gonna be a charge down for the Broncos. Get the ball, and we're gonna get the ball back, and we're gonna get it 6 again here. Oh my gosh, not a single Titans play. Luckily, Cooper Bye gets that ball. Cooper knocked the ball on. Where'd Cooper knock the ball on? Challenge it. Do we have a challenge? What are you talking about? You can't challenge that call. I was gonna say. Okay, so Tino has challenged it. He should have challenged the last one, but he has challenged it. Captain's challenge here for the Titans. They're saying Cooper Bye has knocked this ball on. I didn't see it, but maybe. No, we've got our challenge, Uncle Tix. I just can't believe that no one has chased this, really. Like, it's played it by Wilson, that's fine. It just comes down to... They'll kick a field goal, Adam Reynolds, straight away here. They'll kick it straight away. You watch. Does he touch it here? Oh, he does touch that. He does. So I wasn't looking at him touching it there. I was thinking he touched it previously. Oh, not previously, when he goes to grab the ball here. So it is a knock on there from Cooper Bye. So that's the correct call. So this is a lost challenge, and yeah, he's a charge hand. There's no way there's a knock on from the Broncos. There's no problem with that. No problem with that. Yeah, there's a finger on that. Yeah, 100% that's a knock on. It's a correct call. It's a correct call. All right, well, Broncos, here you go. Here you go. I will not be complaining about any officiating in this game. I will be complaining about the Titans knock-ons and error rate if they lose it, because you have been your own detriment of this game. The Broncos have scored all of their points off of the back of your errors. But if you win this game, amazing that you found a way to win. And I'll be so happy for this club and so happy for this community, but you have been your own worst enemy today. Reece Walsh goes out to the left-hand side. He's going to be taken down at the 3 on first tackle. This is a massive defensive set here, Gold Coast. Can the Broncos find a way through? Tony Staggs, he's going to get this ball. No, Grant Anderson, sorry. He'll be at the 9 on second tackle. Corey Pakes goes to the right-hand side of Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt here at the 15, and it's going to be Preston Ricky 5 metres out from the line here, third tackle. Third tackle, Tino. Don't give away 6 again, man. Ben Hunt, Adam Reynolds, short ball. Xavier Willison. No, yeah, Willison's going to be 5 metres out from the line. Fourth tackle. They're going to look for a field goal. You watch. They go quickly. Held up. Okay. Held up, but they're going to go for a field goal, so you're going to have to rush this, man. You're going to have to really rush this. They're going to be right in front. It's 7 minutes to go, though. There's still plenty of time here, but you go for a field goal every day of the week here for the Broncos. Every single day of the week. They go to Adam Reynolds right in front, and he will get the kick. Not a single player even gave a shit. Not a single player from the Titans even tried to get there. But anyway, there's still plenty of time here. 7 minutes to go here. 23-22 the Broncos. Still plenty of time to go. Plenty of time to go here. Brendan says, good scramble. Really pissed off there from the Titans. You obviously knew they're taking a field goal. Oliver Pascoe, run harder. Tino, run harder. Tino, run harder. Oliver Pascoe, run harder. Players, run harder. I don't give a fuck that you are tired right now. You are in a game that is 22-22. If you know you are in a close game, try to charge the ball down. Get up there as quick as possible, because that's obviously going to be a field goal there for Adam Reynolds. You need to put in these last few moments. There's 6 minutes and 6.5 minutes to go here of the game. The Broncos will get the catch at the 35. First tackle. No desperation from Tino, Slavko, and I'm going to be saying this on Instagram. I don't care how much I love Tino, but and I know that he's a great dude, but put in the fucking work rate in the crux of the game. Regardless of how much you try to do in the game, you've also had 2 knock-ons in this game in crucial times in the beginning part of the game. Charge the ball down, or at least show some effort to get to the ball, regardless of how tired you may be. Third tackle over the Broncos. Ben Hunt gives it off to Payne Haas, and Payne Haas, we are our own worst enemies in the game. The Titans are the worst enemies in the game. The Broncos have been nowhere close. They get flogged in a game by a top 8 team today. They would have got flogged in a game by a top 8 team, but they lost to the last place Dragons last week, and they've struggled against the second last place Titans here this week. They already lost the Yield so far, who were third last earlier on the season. The Broncos need to wake up themselves for the future, but right now they'll take the 2 points. That's all they care about. But they'll kick this ball down to the 5, and Philip Sami slips over. It's going to be first tackle to 5.5 minutes to go here. Jacob says, got a red line on effort there. Absolutely. Absolutely. And they're going to go back in the dropout. Titans, you don't want it enough. You don't want it enough. You are going to lose to a fucking awful Broncos team here today, because you don't want it enough, and you don't have the ability to prevent the error. You don't want it enough. You do not want it enough. You don't want it like everybody else does. You don't want it as much. 5 minutes to go when you're getting taken back in the in goal. You are up 22-12. You knock the ball on, allow it. This is why the criticism comes. You should learn how to win these games. Short dropout. Titans knock it back. And it's going to be a try because no one's going to get there. No, Titans at least get the ball to 3. First tackle here for the Gold Coast. 23-22 with 4 minutes for you to go here. Now find a way. Find a way. If you want it, if you care about it, you have the opportunity to win this game, because the team you've been playing don't deserve to win, but they deserve to win on the back of you not deserving to win. Second tackle here. Cooper Bye's going to get this ball here to the 15 on third tackle. Third tackle at the 15. Find a way to win. For one time in this club's history, find a way to win a game that you deserve to win on your own merit. But you also deserve to lose it on your own merit too. Fourth tackle here at the 40. Oliver Pascoe to Mikey Fodawaker. Fodawaker's going to run this ball to the 40. Absolutely nothing going on here in this set, even the Titans. They go to the right-hand side of Keanu Kenny. Keanu Kenny gets to kick that ball over the top here. Where's the bounce going to come? Where's the bounce going to come? He's caught it! He's caught it! Go! Fuck you! Come on! Come on! Come on, baby! Come on! Come the fuck on! Oh my God, we might actually win. Oh my gosh, Keanu, have my children. I am in love with Keanu Kenny. Oh my God. Oh my God, Keanu, have my children. Have my children, Keanu. 3 minutes 42 to go in the game. Oh my God, that's come out of nowhere. That's come out of nowhere, man. Just make sure he catches this cleanly. He's caught that so cleanly. Oh my gosh. Oh, you sex demon, Kearney. Dad says, well, they found a way to. Well, let's see. There's still 3 minutes 40 to go here. Oh my gosh. We don't usually have moments like this, man. It's not usually moments that this is usually the other team doing it to us. 3 minutes 50 to go. Fuck you, little gremlin. If you are new to this channel, I don't usually swear too much, but when Titans games are on, it happens. If you want to come for a normal stream that isn't crazy like this, we do every single game here. But when it's Titans games, you know my passion. The try hasn't been confirmed yet, though. Oh my gosh, Keanu, please tell me you've caught this cleanly. Come on, tell me, confirm the try, confirm the try. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a knock-on. Surely he's caught this. And you'd have to have guaranteed evidence as well. He does not lose control of this. I agree with Brandy. Confirm try! Confirm try! Confirm try, baby. Confirm try, baby. 3 minutes 40 to hold out. That's all we're going to hold out for. Get the conversion. They need to get a converted try. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. Rugby league, how good's it? He says, no, this is the perfect stream for a newcomer to the channel like me. Your passion for the Titans like mine for Liverpool. I love this. Well, we'll be doing the Australia versus Switzerland game later on. Oh my gosh. 3:15 to go the game. Hans fan with the 350 donation. In Kenny we trust. Work not done, still a job to do. Still time to go here, man. Uncle Tixes, I'm so horny. Oh man, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here, guys. We love every single game of rugby league. It's just that the Titans games are obviously going to be like this. James Campbell gets the kick. 3 minutes to go. I'm sweating like crazy. We got the aircon on here right now, and I'm sweating like crazy, bro. I'm sweating like crazy, man. King Kong says, mate, Titans too good. Let's wait. 5-point game. My voice is going. You guys never hear my voice go on these streams. My voice is going. Take it as this passion has to be seen by the players. They know me. They've seen me before, man. I went to every game for this club, home and away, even when we were losing every single year. Oh, bro. Some like it, some don't. But 3 minutes to go here. That goes out in the full. That goes out in the full. That goes out in the full. Gold Coast ball, baby. Gold Coast ball. Edson with a $3 donation says, game's over, man. Good job. Well played, my man. Not game over yet, man. Start packing your bags, Reynolds, you little gremlin. Talking disrespectful about the Titans. Start packing your bags, little gremlin. 2.5 minutes to go here in the game. Just hold the ball, Titans. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Hold the ball. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Joe at the 50. Oh, I'll still call it tonight, man. But yeah, I'm gonna have a beer after this. That's for sure. Oh, third tackle. I wouldn't say lots of time left, Johnny, but definitely time left for the Broncos. They'll get one set. If the Titans work this right, they'll only get one set. And it should be from within their own 5. Mwaki Fodawaker, he'll be the 35. Don't even think about a field goal to make it 6. Don't even think about that, because if you miss it and it's a 7-tackle set, that's the death of us. On the pass, go to Kibba Bye underneath the Tino. Hold this ball, Tino. Hold this ball, Tino. Hold this ball, Tino. Hold this ball. Learn how to win, lads. Learn how to win for one of the first times in our history. Just learn how to win. On the pass, go Jaden Campbell. Chase this ball down here. Sami catches it.
And it's going to be just hold the ball, dude. Doesn't matter. You don't need to score. You don't need to offload it. Okay, Broncos, last set. Last set, man. Minute and a half to go. I'm sweating like crazy. Minute and a half to go. Broncos with the ball. Katoni Staggs, 15 metres out, first tackle. Just hold out. Just hold out. Second tackle here for the Broncos. They're at the 20. They're going to come harder on this set. They need a converted try. Corey Pakes to the left-hand side. They give it out. They go quickly to Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh. Lock him down to the 45. Third tackle, 45 metres out from their own line. Just like Kapani gets the ball back to Ezra Mam to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt's got Payne Haas. Lock him down. Fourth tackle at the 48. 50 seconds to go here, lads. Fourth tackle. They go to the left to Ezra Mam. They give it off to Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh gives it off. Forward pass. How on earth wasn't that a forward pass? Oh my gosh, the Broncos are 5 metres out from the line. They're gonna score and win here. Ezra Mam's lost the ball. Oh, it's going to be a dropout. That should be the game because we can soak it up for 40 seconds. We're going to win. Soak the time up. Don't kick the ball. 24 seconds to go here. You cheating scumbags, touchies. You cheating scumbags trying to rub this game off us. How on earth was that not a forward pass? 15 seconds to go here. Do not kick this ball, Titans. Ezra Mam, you're not getting the wheels behind the car anymore, buddy. 10 seconds to go here. 8 seconds. Hold it out. Do not take this kick. Thank you very much, Jess, for the £20 donation. Go celebrate on me, love and passion. Appreciate you, Jess. You cheating scumbags trying to knock all out the forward pass. Come on! Oh my gosh, that is a win against you. Oh man, we actually won. Oh, if you're a successful team, man, you'll never understand why I'm crying right now. You'll never understand it. Oh my gosh. 28-23 the Titans. Adam Reynolds, pack your little gremlin disrespectful bags for saying that you should retire if you lose to this Titans team. Well, get on the fucking plane back to Sydney now, baby. Get on back to Sydney now, you little gremlin, talking smack about the Titans. You know what? Fair enough, the Titans aren't good, but you just lost them. And guess what, Adam Reynolds? Your team lost to last place last week too. You've lost 30-26 to the Dragons. You've lost 28-23 to the Titans. Well, better start packing your bags and you better start retiring. Give it a successful career. Why don't you shut your mouth and play your game of footy and win games that you should be winning? Because the Broncos fans, they back in through it all. But you and your club are disappointing yourselves right now. So why don't you take that on for a little bit of a response? Why don't you take that on? But the Titans, this is an unbelievable win because I never see us find a way to win when we go back behind. We went down 23-22 when we were up 22-12. We never, ever, ever find a way to win when we go down from leading. But we went and found a way to win. Mark's at 110K. Awesome stuff, Mark. Mark, that's amazing, brother. That's amazing. Can't wait for that 10% dono. Reddit says, congrats Titans, you made the bro sweat. Got them, bro. I'm sweating like a train here, man. Oh, mate, I can't believe we actually won a game. I can't believe it. Oh, the Riff says, congrats, Chiefs at BK. It's the top win the Titans needed. Wow, what a game. What a game. Braden says, Broncos on a 5-game losing streak. Well done, yeah, boy. Yeah, how about looking at that one, Reno? Jacob says, Ezra really blew any chance they had by kicking. Well, they shouldn't have had the ball. It should have been a forward pass back at the 50. But whoever that was on the sideline, who I believe it was Belinda Sharp, by the way, she didn't want to make that call. She didn't want to make that call and risk being criticised, and that is the problem with referees. You need to make the call. If you get criticised, you still need to make the call. It is your job to make the call. It is your job to get that call right. If you get criticised, that's still on you for not being good enough, but you still need to be in that. You need to call what you see. I know she's seen that pass go forward. I know she's seen it go forward, but she didn't want to call it because she's so terrified in regards to the reaction that Ashley Klein got. But at the end of the day, make the right call. If we lost that game just then, I would have looked directly at Belinda Sharp and I would have criticised her dramatically. But I also don't care because Titans fans aren't as significant as everybody else. The referees don't want to make the call, regardless, but the referees don't want to make the call. PNG, someone says awesome win. Oh man, I was shitting bricks, brother. Uncle Tix, I'm going to buy a Titan shirt and West that shit. Oh, boy. Well done, Titans. Oh, King Kong's a great call. Screw the Broncos. Dave Watson's Broncos have lost to 2 bottom teams in 6 in a row. They did. They've also lost to the Eels this year. So they lost to the Eels early on at Suncorp. They've lost to the bottom 3 teams this year, all at Suncorp. The Titans at Suncorp, the Dragons at Suncorp, and the Parramatta Eels at Suncorp. Oh, there's my boy Keanu. There's my boy Keanu. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness me. I can't believe it. People who support successful clubs will never understand the feeling of this, man. Just winning the game's amazing. Raiders Broncos ain't making the 8 this year. Their upcoming matches aren't looking good for them. No, it's not. Great to see Ken got the match winner. Oh, man, what a moment. What a moment. What a moment. What a moment. How is your hairline still stunning, please? Oh, man. I love this club so much. I hate this club, but I love this club so much too, bro. It's such a painful ride, but that makes it so much fun. Sleeping says magical comms. What a win. Go Titans. Get around ya. Snakey Games says, God, I do not mind losing my bet. I hate the Broncos. I'm sorry they lost to you guys. All of Australia's in shock right now, but good win. I don't think they are really in shock in regards to the Broncos losing, but they're shocked in regards to the fact that, again, we were up 22-12. We make an error, and then immediately the Broncos score, and then the Broncos score again to tie it up at 22-22, and then they kick the field goal. So you've got to look at it from the perspective of the Titans typically will be up in a decent margin, and then they will let the team come back and take the lead, and they'll never let it up. The other team will just keep on going with it, and the Titans never get back into it. Look at the Dolphins game. Look at Dolphins game this year too, mind you. Look at plenty of teams' games. This time, we found a way to win. This time, we found a way to actually win the game. That was as genuine as a response that you will see on this live stream. That's the thing that you come to these streams for, because I react genuinely to you guys. I don't hold back, as you can see. I really should to be more professional, but I can't because I love this team so much. Alex says, I'm a Broncos fan, but screw the Broncos, they can get screwed. Well, Alex, you'll see a much more fair and, a much more fair and less harsh stream with the Broncos in their next game. This game, obviously, you're going to see this from me as a Titans fan. Retro says, Titans ain't top of the table for nothing, my bro. That's exactly right, Retro, as you can see at the top of the table. Jeremy says, watch Ezra and Walsh's body language all game. They couldn't give a stuff like kids who toss their toys at the cot. Agree. Walkinshaw says, well done, Titans. I'm a very disappointed Broncos supporter. I get you, man. You know, like, I will have a crack at the little gremlin talking this little shit to Dubbo, but outside of that, like, you won a premiership last year, so regardless of how the season operates, who cares, really? Like, truly, at the end of the day, you won a premiership last year, but this is a really disappointing year for you because you are about to go into a major transitional stage as a club. And by losing this game, you've now lost back-to-back weeks against last and second last at your own home ground. And the Titans are a team that really you never expect to lose to. We've got a pretty good record at Suncorp over the recent years. And you're losing Payne Haas at the end of the year. You're losing the little gremlin at the end of the year. Should lose him after this game because he said he should retire if he loses the Titans. Well, off your pack, off your pop, son. There's a transitional time coming. So I think it's going to be tough because I don't know if Jonah Pezet is the answer for you next year. And I just don't know if Mitchell Barnett's going to be able to get to anywhere near the same level as Payne Haas. That's a big hole. Reece Walsh is doing nothing this year. You know, Ezra Mann's been really poor this year. Adam Reynolds, it's time to go. Ben Hunt from mine's time to go as well. So, you know, really savour that last premiership last year because I think these next couple of years are going to be tough. You have to really rebuild this club. Great to see the passion that you show every week for your team. Appreciate it, man. It's hard. It's hard streaming these games. It is. I find it really easy to stream every other game, but it's very, very difficult for me. It's very difficult for me live streaming for the Titans games because I don't want to publicly say anything or humiliate any players. I don't want to be swearing or whatnot, but I have to do it because we don't have any representation online. People aren't going to like it, and some people are going to like it, but it is very difficult to do this live and have to react to it and know that it's permanently out there in regards to like me saying fuck off you little gremlin and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I do it because this is true. Well, this is what being a fan is like. You get angry, you have love, you get excited, you cry, you drink a beer, you celebrate, you be sad. That's the whole point of being a fan. And you guys see it, and I know you guys are like this too. You just don't do it on camera. But it is very difficult. It's difficult. David Watson says, Pezzett was disappointing in his game for the Eels this season. Not sure he's the answer. I would agree. Tao says, congratulations, bro. As a staunch Titan supporter you deserve. Hey, we all do. I'm not any better than anybody else, man. We all do. You, me, anybody who goes to games. Like, I know people are going to look at this and go, cringe. You've only won one game. You just don't get it. But everyone who still says they're a Titans fan to this day, you've got no reason to do that. Like, we have no reason. I'm from the Gold Coast. I stand true. This is where I'm from. But everyone who isn't from the Gold Coast, or even people on the Gold Coast, there's no reason that this club has ever given you or me a reason to support this club. But, if you're still, after all the losses and the fourth last, and the fourth last, and the fourth last, and the second last, and the Wooden Spoon 2019, and the Wooden Spoon 2011, and the failed finals appearances of 2021 and 2016, and you're still here in second last in 2026, you are a genuine Titans fan. And that means that wins like this mean so much to you, because that's why I say you have to see the absolute depths of the ocean to understand the highest peaks of the mountains. And without the fact of how shit we are on a regular basis, we wouldn't even get this excited for just to win. For the Panthers, this would be just a normal, this is a normal Saturday afternoon. Time to kick around the park. Alex not happy about the Broncos. Bales says, great day for the Queensland younger brothers. Up the Finns and the Titans. Fire up, Bales. Appreciate your Uncle Tix. I'm gonna clip up what my reaction was to the try for Keanu, because that was as genuine a reaction as you're ever gonna see. That was. Because you got to remember, I'm in like a major apartment complex here in Nha Trang in Vietnam, so everyone would have heard that. I'm surprised we didn't get a bang on the door or someone complaining. I'm super surprised. Can't believe you kept your shirt on, Blake. I don't even know if I didn't even think. I couldn't even think, and also because I was really sweaty, so I didn't want to take it off, but I couldn't even think. Yeah, appreciate you, Uncle Tix. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. If you have to play the game, I can literally pull it all together. Well, I can't get to play the game, but if someone has that, that'd be great. I don't know how to. Harrison, you can go screw yourself with your mood. We'll see if England versus Costa Rica in a couple of days for the FIFA World Cup. We will be live for Australia versus Switzerland at 4:30 a.m. for you guys in Australia. The game starts at 5, but I'll be live half an hour early. And then tomorrow, guys, if you're an NRL fan, which you are, Tigers, Panthers, and Sharks, Dragons will be live for. Miss Mrs. Epic win. Unbelievable. It just really is unbelievable. Captain Master says your reaction to the final try was amazing. Oh, dude. Titans turnaround starts now. Hopefully that's a Kickstarter. All right, guys. I'm going to jump off here for now. I'll see you for the Australia game later on. That'll be later on tonight for me, but it'll be early morning for you guys. Appreciate for all your support and for understanding who I am as a person, supporting this team and with what we do here on the channel. We do our best, and we get angry, we get happy, we get sad, it's just amazing. So I appreciate all you guys for supporting the channel. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and I will see you later on tonight for me, but tomorrow for you for 3 games. Tigers, Panthers, and Sharks, Dragons, and Australia versus Switzerland. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Go the Titans. See ya. Pack your bags, Renner. Pack your bags, Renner. Time to retire, champion.